I believe you.
Hey, howdy, everybody. Welcome back to the Streaming Sofa. And look who is here with me yet again. Say hi, Voleno.
Hi, Voleno.
Very good. Welcome back. It's been a hot minute. It has been straight up 2 weeks since I last streamed. For those of you who may not remember or be aware, I have been deep in rehearsals and tech week and then opening a show. But I'm very happy to say that we have finally had our opening weekend. It has gone extremely well. And my job with the show is now officially done. I am finally finished. Fully. Like actually done doing stuff. I am basically on standby in case a disaster happens, and it would have to be a really specific kind of disaster. But yeah, so I'm back finally with some free time and the day off. I keep forgetting it's Monday. Constantly forgetting it's Monday. So very, very long week, very, very long couple of weeks, as a matter of fact. But glad to be back here with y'all and back here with Voleno, coming to me from the Pixelverse this time, to better represent the art style of what we are going to be doing today.
Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, this production was my idea.
This was actually his idea.
Not his idea. So it doesn't mean that every single stream on here is more well thought out and intentional. It just means that I have good ideas that I don't use on my streams.
Right. Yeah. And he's certainly not trying to imply that I never have good ideas ever and need someone else to come in and fix it for me. So. Oh,
those are words in my mouth. Of course. I would never say such a thing.
I'm sure you wouldn't. We've been doing this for a while now. It started with Mega Man X8, and then most recently I was over on Voleno's channel doing Draken, which was quite an experience. Took us, I think...
It was the best.
It took us experience. 3 times the amount of streams we thought it was going to. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. A very, very unique and weird game. And now we're back here on my channel in our sort of like retro playthrough rotation that we're doing. Somehow yet again playing another game that I didn't pick.
Yeah. That's how the series goes.
Yeah, like truly you have what feels like total control over what happens on my own channel every, let's say, roughly 2 weeks.
I'm actually very happy with this arrangement.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it as long as you let me get away with it. Because I told you I have good ideas.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that now because this game is fantastic.
So I've heard. So because Draken was such a Voleno type of game, and very much not a me type of game, we thought it would be, we thought that it would be a good idea to check out the sequel, which is more my kind of game and less a Voleno kind of game because I like fun. So we are going to be checking out Dragon View on the SNES. That is our next long play collab game.
We can knock it out in one stream. Hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna knock it out in one stream. We're definitely gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do it in one stream. It was definitely not at all a point of fear and panic when I looked up a playthrough of this and saw that the video was 8 hours long. Clearly they were just doing a lot of grinding, just a lot of unnecessary exploration. We're gonna go.
They might have fallen asleep in one spot.
Yeah. We're going. It was I think 6 hours. It was fighting the same zombie over and over. We're going to critical path this, and we're gonna knock it out. We're gonna knock it out in a single stream. We're gonna be out of here before bedtime. So look forward to that.
If you go to sleep at 4 a.m., then we're gonna do this in one stream. That'll be your bedtime.
So to establish a little something up top here, I am going into this truly blind, 100% and truly blind. I looked up exactly as much as I needed to in order to basically make art for the announcement graphics and this little border that Voleno is sitting inside of. That is it. The only other things that I know is that the game has changed into like a side scroller action beat 'em up type of thing. And we still get to walk around the faux 3D world. Other than that, I know jack shit about this. So this is going to be a very new thing for me. And I asked Voleno if he had a walkthrough up earlier, and he said sure. So as
no,
is,
it's up.
Okay, well,
it's from GameFAQs though. I don't know if we. It could be out of date.
GameFAQs is what out of date. Yeah, they probably. Yeah, it doesn't relate.
Yeah.
It doesn't reflect all the patches that have come out for this game since then.
Mm-hmm. It might not be current. It's from 2007.
Oh, that's actually. I think that's actually
way more. Current
I think it's actually more
expected.
recent than the Draken one that we were going off of. I think that one was in 2000. Was the one that we were going off of.
The one that was still asking to be. Oh wait, no, that website was still asking like if you guys know any information about this
yes.
specific thing, like just send in. Like we don't actually know.
Oh, we can we talk about the thing that you sent me?
Which thing?
After all of that, which was finding out that you yourself on your own YouTube channel have.
Oh wait, you've done something that's taken me out of this frame.
Uh-oh.
I think.
Oh, can I not click out of that window?
I guess not.
Why
I mean, you might have to put it to a different monitor, maybe.
No, if I put it to a different monitor, it just vanishes. If I click here.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Weird. What if I minimize it? Okay, nope, that definitely makes you go away.
Yeah, that's really not it.
Well, what if I just keep that? I don't know, that might be better.
But yes, there was a contribution I forgot completely that I had made to the illustrious Draken community of 2 songs that I remixed from the original music in Draken 13 years ago. I highly doubt that they're any good, but I'm very glad that they're there because you know that I'm the real deal. I'm the best Draken content creator, and I am merely sharing this spot purely to keep things current, you know?
Truly, no one can question your dedication and awareness of the Draken brand. Mm-hmm. You have been a stalwart champion of the series.
Yeah, honestly,
for decades now.
Everything that I've done in this entire planet has been in service of Draken. Hack Draken is what they say.
Hack Draken. Yeah, so I trust this man to at least be here, I suppose. I don't know.
That is exactly what I'm going to do. And no more and no less.
Yeah. I can't even count on you to be an active participant as much as just be here and alive.
I'm actually just here to be in a box. I'm glad the game is in 4.3 though. I sure hope it is.
It is in 4.3. Yes.
Okay.
It's
a Super Nintendo game.
We have adjusted our layout to fit this a little bit better, which you guys will see momentarily. I thought since this is a brand new game and I'm going in blind, we should probably check out the manual. So let's give it a look-see, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite kind of manual upload, by the way, where it is like
definitely a scan.
Like definitely scanned it.
Yeah. 100% a scan.
From what I can tell, the manual doesn't go into too much detail about stuff. But we'll definitely see. I want to at least get the very basics of like the controls because I have not touched this. I have no familiarity with this game whatsoever.
yeah.
So
Not very many people do.
yeah. Boy, this is a lot of text that I really don't feel like reading. Let's see.
I mean, you could though.
There's a prime orb. I could. All right, fuck it.
It's entirely up to you.
All right. Our prologue. The universe is a constant maelstrom of good and evil, the two equal but opposite forces that balances the nature of all things. This fragile balance is held in check by the powerful prime orb, which is kept on the island of Kier. The prime orb acts as a scale that constantly monitors the ebb and flow of the tides of good and evil. Legends say that long ago, the prime orb was forged by omnipotent beings who dwelt on a different dimensional plane from mortal man's. To some people, the ancient creators of the prime orb, known as dragons, to some people, the ancient creators of the prime orb are known as dragons. To others, they are worshipped as gods. The dragons created the prime orb to maintain equilibrium in the human world, for somehow the dragon dimension and the human's dimension were inextricably linked by a common thread. For countless eons, the prime orb has tirelessly balanced the flow of good and evil, maintaining the harmony of the human dimension and the dragon dimension. Suddenly, somehow, the balance has been disrupted. So that's a slight retcon reimagining of the events of Draken.
I'm actually so surprised that they even referenced it at all.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you could kind of see how a thread of that ties in with the other stuff.
You could easily call like the prime orb being just like the collection of the other 8 or 9 tiers.
Yeah, the 9th tier,
you know,
that we created at the end. Maybe that's the prime orb.
Yeah.
Yes. Or they just came to call it a different thing.
They
That
also
actually is more related than I expected.
Yeah. They also kind of changed how that the dragon and human dimensions are linked, whereas I think the dragons were just like literally they were just in the same world, right?
Well,
Originally.
they were, but I think the whole thing was that at the end they send you back to your world.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think maybe this is like the world that they sent you back to. Maybe, possibly. I don't know.
Gotcha. Well, let's find out what's happening in our story.
Mm.
You aspire to be a great warrior like your mentor, Master Kunos. Ever since he found you as an orphaned baby, Master Kunos and his assistant, Damn, have trained you in the ways of weaponry, magic, and strategy. While your proficiency grows with every new lesson, you are still a novice in the arts of combat. You look forward to the day when you can honorably protect the weak and defend the innocent, but right now, you are content to be a pupil of the great Master Kunos, live in a pleasant town on Rysis on Kier Island, and spend your free time with Katarina, Master Kunos' granddaughter. Yes, life is good. Until... Recently, disturbing rumors of demons and their terrible deeds have been filtering through your village. Personally, you have not been affected by these stories, but that changes when Argos, a mercenary serving the underworld, abducts Katarina. Katarina holds the key to what the underworld desires most. For reasons unknown... Citation needed. For reasons unknown, the dark forces of the underworld require Katarina for their arcane activity. You are now forced to journey on a quest to find your lost love. Armed with only your apprentice's sword, rudimentary magic, and a mysterious pendant that you have possessed ever since you can remember, you must leave the familiar comforts of your home and confront the challenges of the underworld. So they have done away with prophecy and 9 dragons with all the same name in lieu of a classic go save your girlfriend story.
Yeah. And when was this game made?
They went full generic.
I feel like this was enough back then.
Absolutely. Well, this has a copyright date of 1991 for the Nintendo logo, so probably within a year or two of that.
Yeah, I believe it.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, because Draken's setup is like so...
It's very vague.
It's like, yeah, it's very vague, very like Lord of the Rings-y kind of fucking the hierarchy of the realm or whatever. And this time it's just like some demon showed up and a guy kidnapped your girlfriend. Go get her.
Basically, last time, the only setup that we got was delivered through these places that you'd have to go to revive yourself. I mean, remember,
Right.
we have to add a bunch of context to all of this stuff because I'm sure at least one of you watched the Dragon playthrough. However,
I hope none of them did. I hope no one. I hope no one who watches this playthrough didn't even bother with the Dragon playthrough. They're just seeing this.
Game.
Just be like, yeah, what
like,
the fuck is happening? What is any of this?
On. But there are these places that we'd have to go in order to revive ourselves, because any single time you pull up a menu, things will kill you.
Right.
So we would randomly lose characters, so you'd have to go to a place and have a person revive your characters, and that person, you could talk to them, and then they would just say nothing in so many words. Just like they would just filibuster right there for no reason whatsoever. And
we are the keepers of the tears. And it's like, all right.
It's like, I don't remember asking. Probably did, but definitely didn't. It's not great. But I feel like the existence of characters already kind of elevates this real storytelling is a thing that requires people. So I feel like literally the only characters in that.
That is the kind of insightful commentary that I bring you on for. Is to say things like storytelling is a thing that requires people.
I mean, but at the same time, it's like, how did we just played a game that didn't require people?
Right. Yeah.
So, like I didn't think I needed to explain that, but apparently somebody didn't know.
Literally, the story of the previous game was there once was a group of 4 people. They walked back and forth between some castles for about 16 hours, stabbed everybody they could find, and then threw some gems on a sparkling road.
Yep.
That is the entirety
back to their dimension. And I think it's this dimension, I guess.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Maybe. I am seeing just a whole lot of controls here. In a way that
we were gracious enough to include all of the buttons that were not used, which I really love as a decision. Like for every single possible screen.
Yeah.
And
so in the outer world, I never touch the face buttons. In the town, I never have to touch the shoulders. And then in the menu, I basically use every other button. So
yeah.
Although nothing surprising here, I gotta say. Thank God.
It's not as complicated as the last one, honestly.
I imagine it wouldn't be. I did see a little bit of menuing going on in the video that I watched, but nothing. The fact that we're not going to be, as far as I can tell, we're not going to be like juggling inventories of 4 different characters.
Yeah,
is like already enough for me to be kind of like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, I'm very glad that I played that game, because I don't think it would have been as fun of an experience overall if you were the one who had to do the menuing.
I agree.
Because I was just sort of like slogging through that, and it was fine for me because it's like, this is my old thing. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Well, and you're already used to it. You already have familiarity with it and everything. You're not having to constantly guess if you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, and so it's also good that you're not having to do like a learning curve adjustment here, because I think I would have had to get used to doing that. Oops.
Oh, hello.
I've zoomed out now.
Goodness me.
I don't even know what showed up there.
Speaking of getting used to looking at something.
Very sorry. I was trying.
I'm going to leave you to your. Can you stop please zooming in on random parts of your body?
There we go. Okay. I think this is better. Nothing changed.
Nope, that got worse. That got worse for a second.
Got way worse.
There we go.
Wait a second. There we go. This is why we do set up beforehand.
VTubers. We got a map screen already, like 2 different map screens, which makes it also better than the first game. You can view a detailed map of any area you have to have already visited by using the control panel, blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm sure we'll figure that out. We got a whole bunch of items. I mean, this kind of looks, it's closer to like a Zelda-like, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know what that entails, but I think a lot of people tend to say that when they talk about a JRPG.
They call it a Zelda-like. Would you consider this a JRPG?
Isn't it made in Japan? Isn't it also an
Oh,
RPG?
God. All right, how to save the game. When you need to save your present game, visit a temple or a healer. When the healer asks you if you want your quest recorded, use the control panel, select yes or no. Okay. Treat your wounds. Game over. You lose all your HP, the game is over. It'll automatically reset at the beginning. Select load game. Got it? All right, here we go. Some hints. Save your journey often, for powerful enemies are everywhere. Visit shops to purchase exotic items and supplies.
That sounds familiar.
When you're in town, talk to as many people as possible. They may possess important information or items, or may just entertain you, or they may just entertain you on your difficult quest. They might be helpful. They might give you items, or they might just be fun. They might just be fun, guys.
Yeah, they can hang. Chill.
Kind acts are sometimes rewarded. Interesting. There's a morality system in this game. Wander from the beaten path. While there are more demons and dangers to encounter, you may discover hidden areas and items. Explore thoroughly. Some items can be moved, hit, or exploded to reveal secret entrances or items. Defeat enemies to obtain Jade and MP. Jade is the currency. Got it. Final words. Warrior, heed my words. These clues will enable you to start your long journey. First, obtain the map of Huiha from your true love. The Huyans hold the key to explosive power. Hoo-ha. Hoo-ha!
Just providing proper pronunciation there.
Thank you. Your first test awaits you in the storehouse. Be sure you have sufficient strength. Use your new item to clear your path. Speak to Rodister, for he offers guidance and experience. Master Kunos enables you to defeat the Inferno. Obtain the firing for devastating offensive power. The rest of your journey awaits. You know what? I will say, like, kudos to them for putting in what is basically like first steps walkthrough kind of thing in the manual. That is an extremely rare thing to go into a game like this. Like, usually, like, this hint section would be it. And it would be like, talk to people. They might help, like this very like nebulous, meaningless sort of a thing. But this is like, here are the first like 8 things to do in the game. So
yeah,
I do appreciate that so much so that I'm going to go ahead and just keep that open in a separate tab over here. All right.
Oh, well, I mean, I do still have the regular walkthrough.
I'm not saying I didn't say to get rid of the walkthrough.
I imagine it's probably going to be a little more useful.
It'll probably be a little more involved in that.
I think so. Possible.
All right. Well, with the manual out of the way and a walkthrough that is less than 20 years old up and available.
Crazy.
Let's get into it. We're starting our playthrough. Oh, I need to turn my controller on. Probably a good idea. Let's get into Dragon View, ladies and gentlemen.
This is actually an interesting walkthrough though, because they've literally got like, they actually have character descriptions of everybody.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
Well, don't go spoiling anything. Are you hearing the game, by the way?
Yeah, I am.
Great.
We're basically seeing what was illustrated in this description. I'm gonna assume. Oh, you never give up the chain.
Uh-oh. God, I was a Genesis kid growing up, but man, the SNES has some great effects.
Yeah.
Like this cloud effect looks so good.
Transparency.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're in it.
Hold on, I'm gonna make one more change. I think I don't like the moving background after all.
Okay. You haven't let the action start. You don't want to wait until the action kicks up.
We're gonna do maybe not that kind
Not that blue.
That's not that blue. Like a natural scene. Oh, it's a color scheme. Okay. One that's not.
You want to put a background of your whatever that task manager lo-fi beats thing you have is.
That is a nice game. It is actually spread to like 5 people that I know now. So funny. How's that?
It's okay. It's a little muted.
Would be greener. I'm trying to think of just what fits more in this world. I don't know. I'm thinking more deeply about it than I should. Oh yeah, that was part of the problem last time that we couldn't see because of brightness stuff.
Yeah.
That better?
Yeah, just pick a color and go with it.
Right.
I'm fine with whatever.
No, I'm gonna change it frequently from based on what area that we're doing.
Please do. Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Technically, I could set it to the game source and make the lighting of it change, but I'm not going to do that because that's stupid. Actually,
just how many layers of obfuscation can we put on your color correction?
Yeah.
All right, what are we feeling for names here? He was Alex. I don't know.
Yeah, his name is Alex. I think we're not gonna go with Alex.
Feels a little plain.
Let's see. Do we want to make him a descendant of our lovely 4 characters?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Of P Scout, Titania. Well, Titania carried the whole game.
Titania did carry the whole game. Jobez spent most of his life dead.
Yeah, Jobez was the floor warmer. And the who? Oh yeah,
and then there was Mandolph.
Yeah.
Who may have one-shotted a few things sometimes, but it was a little unclear.
Was equally as dead as Jobez.
He was most time. He would spend more time naked than than dead, I think.
The prize for having won the most clothing breaks of the game, I think. The clothing break fan service character, Mandolph.
So honestly, the character that was like the most survivable would have been Titania, I think.
Yeah. So obviously, this character's gonna be named Titanio. Yep.
Done.
No arguments?
No arguments at all.
All right. Titanio.
Titanio, your file number 1.
Mm-hmm. And there's never going to be a second one.
Yeah, this is a single save playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we're already getting cutscenes.
Oh.
Haha! Good! Dame explains. That's 10,000 sword thrusts, and in record time, too. Well, aren't you energetic this morning, he jibes. What's got you in such a good mood? You just smile, raising your eyebrows.
Oh, okay. Okay, buddy.
Licking your lips.
You didn't need to know all that.
Look at you, grinning like an idiot. Tame chuckles. Since you're in such a good mood, how about 30,000 more? Your jaw drops and your smile fades. Surely you jest. Dame laughs heartily. Haha, gotcha! And don't call me Shirley. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh boy. Okay.
So we're here. We're here already.
So we're here. So this is
we
are five lines of dialogue, and yeah, we have talked to somebody and they are entertaining us. So the manual did not lie.
It is true.
Suddenly, Katarina runs up to you. Guys, she pants. Have you seen Grandfather? Master Kunos, you ask? Not recently. Why? This morning, he went to the arsenal, but he hasn't returned yet, she replies. He should have been back by now, and I'm worried. I'm sure he can look after himself, you say, comforting her. But I'll check on him, just to be sure. Dame snorts. You just want an excuse to get out of your workout. Katarina flares up a bit after that. Come off it, Dame. You know Titanio isn't like that.
It's so menacing.
She bats her eyes at you accordingly. She camels her shoulders. She dogs her knees. Thanks, Titanio. It will make me feel better to know Grandpa's okay. As you leave, Katarina subtly calls after you. Oh, Titanio! Here's the map to the arsenal. You may need it.
You are standing at the end of his sword. Back up a little. he's not pointing that away from you.
Nope. This is part of his training. He's going to do 30,000 thrusts. Got the Hua map.
Kind of sounds like he did already.
Do be careful, Titanio. There seem to be more demons around than usual. And roll credits.
What's like a normal amount of demons? Like, they got used to that real quick.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, no, usually there's just like a handful of demons walking around. Nobody thinks twice about it. Arsenal. Oh, I saw a glimpse of something. All right. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's your first opponent.
All right.
Hack, cracking.
Hack.
You're already.
We are already. Ooh. I am already at a quarter health.
In it.
All right. We are. This is a video game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shit.
Have fun.
This. I am already immediately surprised at like how fast this moves.
Yeah, it's really fast.
Master, you gasp. What happened? Master Kunos tries to rise, but. Would you like to be Master Kunos?
Oh, yes, of course. Oh. I never thought I'd get whipped by a wizard. Must be getting old.
As if suddenly remembering, he says,
I'll be all right. But Katarina's in danger. Hurry back to Rysis and stop Argos.
Who's Argos, you ask?
No time. Go now.
Kunos commands. Yes, Master. Real quick, can I open the treasure chest? No, I can't. I just actually literally can't. Yeah. All right, so I got to fight one enemy, and now we're back at the... This game just moves, man.
Yeah, it's real snappy.
Help! You hear Katarina yell, put me down! Titanio, help me! Fear tenses in your gut as you dash across the deserted street and cry out a challenge. Argos, have you the courage to face a warrior? Or are cowardly attacks on the helpless all you can muster? Release the girl! Argos turns his fearsome visage towards you. A voice like the growl of 1,000 demons assaults your ears. Hit it, Voleno.
Oh, I can do that.
Give me 1,000 demons. Horrifying.
Be back. It's the only one you want.
I like that your noise gate can basically barely pick up your voice. It's so not used to that.
All right. Okay, hold on. We'll go back.
Bracing yourself to strike, you swear between clenched teeth. And I too warn only once. Today you die, wizard! Ah, fuck! Ow! Owie! Owie, owie! You charge, but Argos repels your attack as if you're only a pesky gnat. Again, Argos' evil voice reverberates within your head.
I really wish I had the reverb. I haven't set that up though.
Oh my god.
Anyway. You are fortunate, whelp, that I'm expected at Kier Temple. You do not die this day, but we shall meet again.
You prepare to renew your attack. First, you must get by me, for this town has only one gate.
Yeah, I can warp. I bet.
Argos laughs cruelly.
He's carrying a staff, dummy. What do you think he's gonna do?
Yeah.
How do you think he got here? You think he just walked in?
Just waltzed in. And was like, sorry, could you hold that? Could you hold that?
Oh man, there's only one way in. Darn. How am I gonna get into this village? Sorry, brave warrior. But we shall leave now, and your puny gate will not bar my passage. Ha 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 ha.
With that, Argos and Katarina vanish. Oh shit, you called it.
Oh, crazy.
Titanio! Katarina's screams echo through the deserted streets, leaving you alone.
Well, there's 4 bales here.
Roll credits.
The cinematic quality of this game.
Can I be honest?
Incredible.
I actually think it's really wonderful. It is like this it's this very like over the top like medieval melodrama.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Master Kunos hobbles over to where you have collapsed in despair.
Cough, cough. Titanio, where is Argos?
I don't know. He hit me with a stick and then he flew away.
Titanio, why are you at a 4th HP? There was literally only one monster. And you fought the wizard and that's what took your HP?
Sadly, you answer your master's question. Oh, master, I'm so sorry. I couldn't stop him. Kuno sighs.
Let's see. Do not blame yourself, Titanio. You did your best.
I know you ran up to him full charge,
Also,
and he bonks you on the noggin.
What I expected. I'm still training you. Argos is strong in the evil ways. What was that supposed to mean? That is...
Oh, he's collapsing too.
Wait, what is this?
Kuno spies something on the ground.
Isn't this the pendant you gave Katarina? What
You
if
jump
that's
up.
what he got kidnapped for? What she got kidnapped for? Just dropped it.
Argos comes back. He's like, this is embarrassing. You jump up as Kunos hands you the pendant. Katarina, I won't just stay here and let her be taken from me. I'll save her, master. I swear it. Your oath declared, all else means nothing. You rush from town. But Kunos calls out to you.
Wait, Titanio!
In a commanding tone that brings you out of your blind rage, Kunos speaks.
These are no back alley thugs or weakling monsters you face. No, indeed, you shall face beings of great power and vicious evil demons. When my friend in the Neil left Katarina in my care, I knew that one day I could no longer protect her. But I'll not pass those duties on to a hot-headed, overeager fool. Now listen up! Shape up, buddy. Take this jade and go to Huiha buy equipment you may need. Check back with me occasionally. I may be able to help. Go carefully and use your brain as well as your brawn. Katarina's life rests in your hands.
Now here's $150.
Okay, that's all you had? And you're like talking a bunch of... Okay. Training doesn't pay well.
Yeah.
When you are ready, follow the map northeast to cross Mount Gallus.
Hard to make money when your job is just being tired in a cave.
Yeah. We have no evidence of this guy's strength whatsoever. He was collapsed. He got beat by Argo.
That was the end of our dialogue.
Yeah.
All right.
He had nothing to say to that.
All right, let's go to bed. Nope, not an option. This
time for navigation.
Some humble.
That's a big bed also.
That is a giant bed and 2 broadswords on the wall.
Okay, let me scroll past all the damage calculation.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna talk to Dame.
Yep.
The grizzled warrior offers assistance. I have great knowledge that may help you in your noble quest. What would you like to know? Oh God. Tell me how to save. You question him. How may I ensure that my quest is safe when I stop to rest? He gladly answers, as this is a wise and important question. Thank you, video game.
I love how they're really stroking their own ego here as a game. This is an important question.
You are very smart, aren't you, for asking that?
Ooh.
Talk to the healers in the temples, and they will save your quest. What else would you like to know? Okay, that was it? All right, great. All right, we're good. Cool. Please, return anytime you wish. All right. So long, bud. Oh, you're out here too. The good-natured smile has gone from Tommy's face. You wonder how he got here before you.
It was back in the room.
It was in the room.
Now it's gone.
I heard Katarina's screams. What happened? You explain hurriedly. Katarina has been kidnapped, he says, shocked. That's horrible. Okay. That's with a horrified look, Scythe asks, I don't understand. Who would kidnap Katarina?
A wizard.
Great. Is this a temple? This looks like a safe spot. Here we go.
Yeah, the outside of it kind of looks like the anecdote.
It does look like the Anik, yeah.
Okay.
The wise man speaks. I will guide you in your travels. Listen closely to what I say. Old legends speak of magic arts of travel. When the 2 stars upon the earth awake, no distance remains between them. Are you familiar with quantum physics? After quoting the legend, he continues. Such stars are shown on maps of this land, but no one knows how they work. Seek out this lost art to hasten your travels. So I believe he is describing fast travel to me. Describing the spell of teleportation. He bows to you.
The one we never used in the other game.
Yeah, we never had anyone with high enough MP.
How did they expect anyone to do that?
To get to level 30? Yeah.
Yeah. How do you play Draken long enough?
There's literally not enough to do to get that high of a level.
Yeah.
He bows to you graciously. Seek me when you need direction. I will help if I can. All right, and are you the save guy? The monk examines your wounds carefully. You are hurt, but still, be still and I will heal you.
This walkthrough is so comprehensive that I literally can't figure out where it starts.
I just love the idea of someone telling the story. Like, and then the man in the blue robe made a bunch of stars fall on the blonde boy's head, and he felt better.
Yeah.
Emerging from his trance, the healer asks, do you wish to have your deeds recorded? Please. This game is so fancy. It's so fancy. Yeah. Not just yes, no. It's please do or not right now.
This is Draken with its pinky up, truly.
It is very much. This game drinks tea.
Yeah.
Across the land, the brothers of my order can be found. See them when you need healing. All right. We're healed. We have saved. I think we're going to actually play the video game now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, that's so familiar.
Here we go.
Coming out like that.
Ooh, baby.
Look at it.
Look at
You get to
this.
experience it.
Oh, God. Okay, I've opened up the world map. Didn't mean to do that. Great.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say,
Look at this.
it moves a lot smoother than Draken does.
Yeah.
Almost as if this game was developed for the actual hardware it was meant to run on.
True. Very possible.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look what we have in the bottom of the screen.
Oh yeah.
In the bottom center.
That's so nice.
Oh!
On it. Oh.
I just got attacked by a dirt devil. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so there's still random encounters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to beat the shit out of this trilobite.
It's more structured, though. Yeah.
All right.
That's way more structured. It just like warps you to a spot. You take care of business.
And then back on the road. Hey, Raven, how's it going? Voleno has indeed been pixelated.
Oh, yeah, I've been pixelized. Hardcore.
He might get worse depending on how the day goes.
Mm-hmm. Now I think I'm just gonna find a different walkthrough. This one's too much.
That's what happened with Draken. The first walkthrough I had was just walls of text. It was just paragraph form.
I can't do this. I need something quicker that just tells me where to go.
I know for sure.
Yeah, you can actually
you can avoid the. Voleno, is this a good game?
They genuinely took the feedback that I feel like we would have had from the first game and improved the game.
And just applied it across the board.
Yeah. It is actually way better. Okay. Let me try and get one that's
You're good. I'm grinding out these bugs.
Okay. You're not dying.
Oh,
so you do have to get
okay, collecting stuff is on a time limit. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, rematch. See, now you kind of know what you're doing though.
Yeah.
Nice, a little.
Well, I'm gonna have to get used to the notion that every single enemy gets invincibility frames after taking damage.
Oh yeah. This is really honestly more like a beat 'em up. Oh, you got scorpions already? Oh, you're almost dead.
Yep, we're good. We're good. We're fine.
Okay. You're adjusting. And yeah, you
We're
gotta
good.
use the Z-axis. You gotta adjust.
Look at me. Look at me. All right. Do I have healing magic? Do I have? Oh, I don't have shit.
Just go back. Just go back to the town. Just go back to the town.
But I'm so close to. But I'm so close to this.
Go back to the town. All right. What do you think you're gonna heal in there?
I don't know. It might be a healing cave. You don't know.
All right. Hold on.
For folks watching, is the game too loud? It feels loud to me. I'm gonna turn it down ever so slightly.
Well, I mean, there's actual constant music in this.
There is.
So
I like it so far.
Yeah, it really is more refined in that sense, I think. But yeah, this wasn't very far, so you may as well just full heal. Okay, let me see. Okay, at the beginning.
Okay, this is Risus. All right.
Yeah, this is Risus. Let's see. You'll find out that you'll immediately return and meet Argos, one of the main henchmen of the. You can't do anything here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess that's a. Anyway.
Okay, there are achievements.
After all that, well, I mean, we knew that Argos isn't a dragon, so you know.
Oh yeah, so clearly he's not the big bad.
Yeah. But after all that, talk to everyone in Risus to get some beginner advice, save the game.
Yep.
At the temple, then leave. Now you get to use the map. Press the R button in the world scene. Interesting.
Oh. Okay. So there's a sub map within the map. Got it. All right. So we're going to Huhia.
I think you were about to go to a cave by accident.
I was going to go to a cave by accident for sure.
Okay. Unless you have to get to there through the cave, possibly.
I don't think so because it's in a different direction.
Okay. Yeah.
We want to head east, and I went west.
Mm.
Oh, I think this is it right there.
Oh, well, there you go.
Literally within spitting distance. You know what I want to do though?
What?
I just want to find like one more thing to fight because I hate seeing that I'm that close to level 3.
Oh yeah. The X bar is a lot more clear in this one.
Yeah, I can read this.
I would say.
It's not just a bunch of like hidden information.
Mm-hmm. Can you still drown? Maybe you shouldn't test that. I mean, if you're curious.
It is physically stopping me from moving.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't work the same way because you can't. I feel like it's only for traversal.
Right. There we go. There's a guy.
Yeah, there's somebody. What if that was a boss?
There was a part of me that was wondering, is this going to be like a special enemy? Wow, the scorpions hit for a lot of damage.
I sure do.
All right, but we leveled up.
Yeah. And what if you die on the way?
With all the pomp and circumstance that you would want out of a level up animation, which is nothing happened.
Very, very tiny for seconds at a time. But no, you can Z-axis these guys. I mean,
yeah.
But I feel like that is definitely a difference. Having control of the character.
Yeah, it's a pretty novel change.
It's kind of crazy, actually.
Bold gameplay decision.
I think you can jump attack them too. Possibly. I don't know. I do remember the other weapon, or there's like other weapons and stuff that you can get as well. Some of them a lot easier to deal with flying enemies in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Historically.
I'm just gonna do some really grinding if that's all right.
Yeah, you can just grind it out. And get used to the battle system a little. Or die.
Or die. I could die.
Yeah. Maybe just go to the town.
We keep it loose. We keep it loose and fun.
Go to the town.
Why are you getting all nervous?
Because you're gonna die.
What's the problem?
Hold on.
What are you worried about?
Oh. You'll notice another town. Uiha, the Arsenal, Gallus Pass, and another cave. First, head to Arsenal to pick up your other weapon.
Oh, they did say to go to Arsenal, didn't they? Well,
okay,
well, let's stop at Huhia so we can at least heal.
Yeah, you need to heal there.
Huhia.
Huhia. Nice little pleasant place. While you're heading to Arsenal, I am going to eat because I have literally this pizza has been sitting.
Yeah, do your thing. Can you just tell me what direction Arsenal is in?
No, you can figure that out. You have a map. What do you need a navigator?
Literally why you're here.
Bye.
I will guide you in your travels. Listen closely to what I say. A grassy plain extends north from the base of Mount Gallus. In the northwest corner lies Khazra. North of the plains, the land turns swampy. I hope you're writing this down. A powerful demon dwells in the swamps, so you must be strong before venturing there. He bows to you graciously. Seek me when you need direction. I will help if I can. Can you tell me where Arsenal is? I'm supposed to get a better sword or something. Honestly, I should just try going through the whole game with just the vanilla equipment. This is a level 1 playthrough of Dragon View. With a small gasp of delight, the young maiden exclaims, "Oh, warrior, what a gorgeous pendant you're wearing. Sell it to me for 10,000 jade. Oh, fuck off, lady. I don't know you."
Do it.
The woman is quite disappointed. "Oh, dear, I'm so sorry to hear that." "Titanio!" the pretty lass cries. "Have you heard? There was a landslide up on Mount Gallus. I hear the whole pass is blocked. Randy is the one who saw it. Perhaps you should talk to him. All right. Who the fuck is Randy? Hey, we got a shop. Let's buy some shit. Look at this bored lady. The shopkeeper hails. Welcome to my shop. What do you want? What do we got here? We got silver arrows. Need a bow to use them. Well, we don't have a bow yet, so we'll just hold off on those. What do we got over here? Healing potion, I'm assuming? HP potions. 100 jade per potion? Fuck off, I'm not made of money. Hey, lady, is that offer for the pendant still good? I'm having a sale on magic crystals today only, the girl offers. Portable MP, only 200 jade. Alright, so shit costs a lot of money. Come again, hero. Aww, with the hearts. I am surprised.
A lot of charm,
but I was literally going to say that. I am surprised by the amount of charm that is in this game.
Yeah, for sure.
As you speak with the man, he mentions, does it seem like there are more demons around than usual? Sure does. Usually there's only a small amount of demons and no one thinks about it. As you pass, the little girl chirps. I was outside and I saw a monstrous scorpion. She sits on the barrel swinging her legs. Tell me more, little girl. Where did you see the scorpion? You ask her earnestly. You believe me? Nobody else does, she says shyly. Of course I do, you answer. Everyone knows little girls see everything. Okay. Happily, she says, the scorpion was headed southeast. So go see for yourself. Big as a horse it was. All right, so we got a scorpion to the southeast. Man, we need to be keeping notes of everything. There's too much to keep track of. The man in the temple told us there's like 8 different landmarks, and now we have a scorpion to the southeast. I'm not gonna remember any of this shit. Psst, warrior. The shady merchant whispers out, peering left and right. Want to buy something you can't get anywhere else? Warily you inquire. How much? Well, sorry. Warily you inquire. I don't think that's the proper. I don't think that's the right. That's the right vowel at the beginning of that word. Only 200 jade. No, that's all the money that I have. God damn it. Too bad. You're lost, warrior. Oh, who's this impatient Peter?
Go back and increases your max HP.
Oh shit! All right. Please only yell advice at me with food in your mouth from now on. I'm trying to think of a way to clear the pass. Suddenly he brightens. I've got it! Tylen's bombs could easily blast those rocks to dust. Tylen's house is on the back street. What the fuck was that? What was that sound? Do I have a quest guide somewhere? Go ask him to make you some bombs. Why was there... What was that music? Was that music like indicating... Oh, hello. All right. Pleased with himself, Randy crows. Tylen's bombs. That's the ticket. I see. So, okay. So it's like indicating. It's just like, hey, fucking pay attention. Tylen's house is on the back street. Go ask him to make you some bombs. Got it. Treasure chests. Hint noises, I see. A strange voice echoes in your mind. This treasure awaits the true descent of Dragon's hero. Touch it not without complete proof of your heritage. All right, so this chest needs my ID. Is it the same over here?
Like a cup.
All right, so literally, okay. I don't want to. I feel like if I open either of those, they're gonna explode. Psst. Oh yeah. All right, so we're back to this guy. All right, same dialogue as before. Buy it. The merchant takes your jade, stating, "Thank you, hero. You won't regret this. We shall meet again." With that, he vanishes. Fuck my money! Oh, got the HP capacity. Hey. All right, cool. I don't like the nebulous give person money for random thing, but good to know. The woman is stomping mad. I came all the way from Kazdra, she fumbles, to buy bombs from Thailand, but the lazy fool says he's out of dynamite. Ha! I bet he just doesn't want to work today. Well, I'll show him. Nobody gets in until I get my bombs. Stand aside, woman. Titanio, you understand, Titanio is he's just a little old-fashioned is all. I have important business with Thailand, a man. Why should I let you in? She questions. What do you want of Tylon? All right, we'll be honest with her. I want to clear the pass. Oh, no. Oh, all right. And the rumors are true. Gala's pass has been blocked by an avalanche. If that's true, then I can't get home. I'm stuck here. And you want to ask Tylon to make a bomb to clear the pass? What's that you say? You're an adventurer and your girlfriend was kidnapped? Then by all means, go on in. Thank you, ma'am. Hey, Tylon. Yeah, you know you got some woman standing outside. What's that all about? You explain your situation to Tylon. So, he muses, the pass has been blocked. I could surely make a bomb that would take care of that. But there's just one problem. I'm out of dynamite and a host of demons have taken residence in my storehouse. Do you think you could get past the demons and bring me a box of dynamite? Great! Here's the key to the storehouse. It's southeast of here.
Wait for him to answer.
Huh?
He definitely didn't wait for him to answer. It's just like, great. Yeah. Okay.
Would you be able to give me $50?
No,
wonderful. You could. One southeast of here. Oh, but that's where the scorpion is. Bring me that dynamite and the bomb is yours. Got the key. All right. All right. Anything hanging out on this side of town? Man, there's so many people. The young woman looks frustrated. Did you talk to the old bag in front of Tylen's shop? She wouldn't let me in. Who does she think she is? All right.
Okay.
The girl calls you over.
Time.
Can you keep a secret, Titanio? Sure, you reply. The shopkeeper said that if I bring her fruit from Mount Gallus, she'd buy them from me. I could become a queen with all that money. But Mount Gallus is full of demons, so I can't go there. Would you help me get some fruit? No, sure, fine, whatever.
Remember all these things for later.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Would you like to hear my poem, hero? Why not?
No
you reply.
Choice. No choice given there.
He begins reciting.
No choice when it matters.
A waterfall. Water gushes to the ground to the rhythm of gravitation. A waterfall. Water sprays upon the ground at the center of the island. A waterfall. Water crashes to the ground and seals within it lightning. Well, what do you think?
Workshop it a little.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds more like sounds more like a hint you would give to a character in a video game, but other than that,
I mean, we could punch it up a little.
I like it structurally. I like that you say a waterfall.
Yeah. You got like a little rhyme scheme going.
The man offers you some advice on exploring. Stray for the path once in a while. You may discover interesting things. Fuck it.
Ice cream, California. That 100% is some guy on the bus. Public transport, California.
Hey, you know what I find sometimes if you just don't pay attention to what you're doing, fun things happen, you know, so give it a shot.
Yeah. I sure will. Anyway, I'm going home.
Can you believe it? The man exclaims. My daughter saw a demon near town. Oh, he's not. Okay, he's not. He's actually scared. We're all in danger with demons running about.
I thought there was like a normal amount of demons. What are you guys?
No. It's not a normal amount of demons. We've established it's an amount of demons that is worth talking about now.
I think more than one is an abnormal amount of demons.
We don't know what the average demon count is.
Okay, I go outside right now.
Uh-huh.
I don't see anything.
Right.
That's just mostly what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, but you don't
So there
live.
has to be a
Okay, but
threshold.
you don't live in Risus or Huya or wherever the fuck we are right now.
That's true. That is very true.
these people are on the Nextdoor app reporting.
Oh god. I had a coworker who they made it their life's mission to like rile up people on Nextdoor. And I love the energy of that in general.
It takes very
It's just
little.
like, yeah, it really didn't. I don't think they got banned, but they made like a whole thing. Okay, somebody was making a post about a restaurant that had it had a rule about not swearing in it because
Okay.
this is the South. And apparently you can have rules about not swearing in a restaurant.
Sure.
And I think they were talking about trying to create, or they started a thread about making a swearing and non-swearing section of and they just like went on that thread, and there were so many people that were like actually taking it seriously of like trying to create
I love that.
non-swearing section.
I love that idea.
It's-
unironically, that is
Honestly,
that is
great,
hilarious. The idea of-
it's
You're
it's just like
just sitting with your family, like at an IHOP. They're like, all right, here are your very, very pancakes. And then in the back, are just your fuck.
yeah, just like the designation of like, we need to contain this over here specifically. Of like, not even soundproofed or anything. It's still the whole restaurant. But you can only hear. It's like to give people a direction to point of say like, don't be like those.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
It would be great if the servers like also had to adhere to that as well. It's like,
Yeah.
here's your fucking finger fingers.
It's just like there's no way to just like all of the people who are working in the swearing section can wear red to just like designate.
Yeah.
So
So you
there's
just
no
you
confusion.
just know what they're.
We only serve the swearing customers. Oh yeah, is Arsenal actually on the map? Hold on.
Not yet. It might be that thing in the bottom left there, maybe. Let's follow this around. It said southwest.
Yeah, but okay. It says head to Thailand's bombs. Talk to the. Huh? The guy says it's the fat woman in the front. That's the direct wordage of the.
Oh, okay. I know.
Guide.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh, I think that's maybe when it's nighttime that'll warp you.
It's like
possibly.
I stood in the middle of this thing and now I can't find the middle of it again.
Huh.
But it started changing color. That.
Oh. You got an achievement.
Now we're popping achievements.
That's crazy. Can you actually jump that fire that the little thing does?
Probably. But I don't want to. I don't want to land in front of it.
True, yeah.
I'm so intrigued by this thing. I want to know what it does. Oh God! All right. Oh hey!
Yeah, they can sneak up on you.
Well, we might come out of this fight with a level up. Oh no!
Nope. Okay.
Those little guys ain't worth much.
Yeah.
Got over here. We got somebody's crops.
They really did do a lot more characterization of this game. For
Yeah.
sure. Even just like the overworld stuff.
Well, the fact that you can even the draw distance is better too. You can see more ahead of you.
Yeah. I do feel like it's interesting because in both games you can kind of tell that they worked on this part first. Like this essentially is the concept of the game.
Right.
Like, and the rest of it is just like what surrounds it makes it better or worse.
Mm-hmm.
And in the first game, you know, it was the proof of concept, and then they evolved it.
It's
So
kind of
put like a proper game around it.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because this to me feels like it shares a lot of DNA with like ActRaiser,
Yeah,
which does a similar thing where there's like this big like sweeping overworld. Because the difference is that in that one you actually dive down into it, but then it becomes, you know. Oh, I accidentally found Arsenal.
Oh, okay. And by the way, I know nothing about ActRaiser, but I did the yes and thing right there.
Oh,
Did you like that? I really
yeah.
never have seen.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Don't do yes
only
and when
heard
I'm
the
trying to do actual improv with you. Only yes and about factual statements.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, is
I
Arsenal where
just nodded.
Kudos was? Oh, god damn it, we were here at the beginning of the
okay.
game. Hey,
that's why.
we got the huzzah!
Huzzah. Huzzah.
Huzzah!
All right. That is your secondary weapon.
I see. Well, this has a higher
That is the
attack than
thing?
the other one. Oh,
Yup.
okay. Okay, I can only have one assigned. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll with let's roll with this for a little bit. See what happens.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's people who are like, all right, how's the only run?
Oh, for sure.
Dragon
Oh my
view.
god, enemies can drop health.
Yes.
Well, I know
What
it's
an
a real video
improvement.
game. It's an actual video
Crazy.
game.
They literally never did before. Oh, by the way, we've visited 2 towns. That is actually more than the entirety of the last game. There were literally no towns.
That's true.
Ever. There was a weird settlement place.
There was that. Yeah, there was the
where
one
people
like
screamed at us.
Yeah, there was the hidden shop.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that was. Well, no, it was more like a singular location, I guess.
Yo, this thing kicks ass.
Yeah. It's nice.
This is very much a point in this game's favor. I am getting similar feelings playing this as I did when I back in the day playing Grand Stream Saga. Of just kind of, yeah, it's a lot of like wandering around and talking to random people about stuff.
Mhm.
And then it kind of like breaks out into combat and then you go back to wandering around again. And with all this kind of like just enough polish on everything.
It is real fast.
All right. I don't think I'm supposed
Wait, hold on.
I'm not supposed to be here though, because we don't have the dynamite for the bombs. I just dropped. Okay, good. That wasn't instant death.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay,
Oh.
that's a death. That's an actual death.
Oh, yeah, you're gone.
Ah,
Well.
shit.
Okay.
Wow, full, just straight out to the main menu, huh?
Oh,
Damn.
that's brutal.
That is extremely.
Wait, did
brutal.
that actually? Yeah, you might want to.
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, we gotta go back to Arsenal again.
Oh yeah, and you're not level 4. Wow.
Yeah. So I saved after talking to everybody in town.
Yeah, this might be.
Yeah, let's go all the way north here.
Can you still save on the overworld? Like in the first game?
I can try, but it didn't seem like that was an option.
He actually did an up stab when he was jumping.
He did, and I don't know how I did
That
that.
is-
I think he,
He might have done that automatically.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
which would be really cool. All right, this is the pause menu.
Yeah.
There's nothing here.
All right. So let's go ahead and determine, do you want to use save states in this game? Like, let's set the precedent up.
I mean,
top.
I don't like to.
If you feel like you have done a bunch of stuff and there is no town to save in sight,
yeah,
I wouldn't.
We'll.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Yeah, let's see what the general cadence of the game becomes before we make that call.
I'm just saying, it kind of looks like because of the measure of skill that is needed to play this game, it's very possible you can just die randomly to stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't run away. Like, I cheesed running away practically the entire game last time, and I still one-shot the final boss.
Right.
So I feel like I gave you the actually more fun game, but this is harder. So
yeah, for sure.
I would not put it past you.
Yeah, let's see what happens. If we end up losing like a ton of progress at some point or whatever, then we can start save stating it. I just don't like going into a game with that energy, just because it's too easy to then fall into save stating like every 3 steps or whatever.
Second. Yeah,
you know,
for sure. I don't think I did it when I was playing the first time though. I tend to still like to play the games normally. It's just like a thing to consider, certainly. Yeah. I wouldn't I'm trying to think though, like, what is the disadvantage of just using we'll just call it a boomerang. It's a boomerang.
Waiting for it to return.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You know, because once you throw it, you're then defenseless. So you can hammer on the sword a lot faster.
I guess it's much faster.
All right, can you?
But if you can upstab, I mean, that's good.
Yeah. All right. Let's find. I could have sworn they said southwest, but maybe they said southeast, and I just was mistaken. But I want to find. Okay, there is a cave down there. All right.
Okay.
So let's stop in town first. We'll do a quick save, so we don't have to do all that hoofing again.
Oh yeah.
That is another disadvantage of it.
Can you access the menu in this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
they must let you.
Yeah, because if you just have to pick one weapon,
would be demented.
That'd be awful. Yeah. Oh, I think it's getting darker. I forgot if this has a day-night cycle like the last one. Maybe it's just getting darker because you're getting closer to that area. I don't know. Or it could be a trick of the light, and I could be completely wrong.
Maybe you're just going blind. Oh, he's a gem pinata.
Right.
That was exciting. All right.
Got random mechanics.
Where is town? Ooh, town's further away than I thought it was.
Okay.
All right. Just straight west.
Well, at least it is easier to see and avoid things, because
and also having the compass, makes it so that you can just point yourself exactly in the direction you need to go in. There's no guessing.
Yeah. Almost like the very function of a compass.
Almost.
It's crazy.
Much like the first game, like needlessly long animation for healing.
Yeah. unskippable. I mean, I do feel like it's a little bit more gracious because you're not having to do that to 4 party members.
Mm-hmm.
That would be crazy. Kind of glad that there's just one for this one.
Mm.
I mean, I would definitely be curious to see what they would have done with party members, like dedicated party members, especially since they seem very silly in this game. So
Look, they
Wow.
gave physics to the torch.
that's
That's
this
incredible.
game is impressive. Genuinely.
Well, it's that scorpion they warned us about.
There's 2 of them. Well, there's 3
There's 3
of
of
them
them.
here. Oh, lion then too.
Whoop. Sick.
See, that's
Ooh,
oh
armor energy. Oh.
I think legally they couldn't have him point the sword up. Dude.
All right, cool. So just a passive armor defense upgrade.
No.
Well, look at these guys.
Whoa.
All right, whatever.
Okay. Well, they look more impressive than they were.
They were very.
They look pretty menacing there for a second, but just a second.
Yeah, he definitely does that upswing on his own.
That's such a nice touch. I hate
you
that I
you
keep
wishing
just
that you were the
saying,
one
like,
playing this? You wish we had traded games?
Well, no, it's fine. It's mostly like I'm very glad that this is actually as much better as I remembered it to be.
Yeah.
Because I know that, me saying that Draken is really good is obviously
Subjective.
exaggerating a little. But genuinely though, we had that talk at the end of the game of like the things that actually were impressive about Draken and like what it was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I still stand by that. And I would still say that the refined version of that whole idea is unfortunately Final Fantasy 12. But but still, it's like they definitely they went above and beyond to take the structure of what Draken was setting up and actually do like a really cool game with it.
Yeah, and turn it into something a bit more, well, certainly more accessible. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you can genuinely recommend this game to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Yeah, so far.
It is solid.
I love that leveling up seems to do nothing. It just
No.
well.
It's like you're gonna level so much that
Oh God, look at this
that's
design.
Scorpion.
That is upsetting.
That's it's doing that movement.
All right.
Ugh.
Oh, it's doing that thing that scorpions do that I hate when they move.
Yeah. No, I
Shit.
just mean like that Super Nintendo boss movement, you know?
Oh,
he's
yeah,
supposed
yeah, I'm on it.
yeah, if that is what you think it does. Oh, wow.
It did it.
Full HP. Wow. I thought it was just going to be like partial.
Yeah, thank God it wasn't. Pierce
Well.
ya.
Pierce, yeah. That's great.
Fantastic. Oh God,
That is amazing.
I love unnecessary explosions.
Mm-hmm. This was that time.
Few things will make me too many orifices. Agreed. Hey Max, how's it going?
Yeah. A little bit too many.
Few things fail. Sorry, I'm phrasing that poorly. Things that will never fail to make me laugh. Something randomly exploding or something pulling out a gun like that doesn't belong in that situation at all. Like,
oh yeah,
I was raised on so much Looney Tunes that like it is still hilarious to me. Like when something if someone just gets like shot from off screen, that is hilarious. Like that is the best punchline I can imagine.
Oh yeah. And hey, that's the dynamite.
And that's the dynamite. Quest complete. Let's get the heck on out of here.
Thus far, I feel like I'm, because this is a more competent game.
It's almost like I don't need you, right?
So hard not to. Like I'm not throwing shade at Draken, but it's so funny to me that this is like seeing that this is the best that they could do.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me happy that they were able to continue their idea in such a cool way. Honestly,
yeah. Well, I do think an important thing to keep in mind here is that we were playing the SNES version of a PC game.
True.
Very much of a time when those versions did not have parity. Like they would be very wildly different from one another. So I think there is something to be said there, where I wonder if the original PC release of Draken is maybe a little less obtuse.
It's possible. I mean, even just that item feed thing was just already
is like so much information.
Yeah, it contextualizes things a lot more. I do feel like, I don't know. I'm curious to actually just like go back and play that on my own or something. But would it really change? I mean,
I'm not going to say that the overall experience is going to be significantly different. I just means in terms of just overall accessibility.
Yeah.
Because like that game on its own, like just fired up from zero, it's just like, what am I looking at?
Oh wait.
Meanwhile. Back at the storehouse. Argos, the Demon Knight calls out. Piasa has been destroyed.
Oh.
Out of nowhere, Argos appears.
Who in this realm could destroy Piasa in their very lair?
The Demon Knight bows low and replies, If it pleases you, my lord, we knew already that the entrance into the underworld was not in this place. Piasa was not needed any longer. Argos glowers at his subordinate.
I know that, fool. But if one exists that could defeat Piasa, we should be wary. Go to the ice fields. Reinforce our position there.
Surely it wasn't that little dweeb I bonked back in the village.
I honestly one-hit that guy. There's no way. And his HP was low.
He hadn't even paid that weird guy outside of town yet.
I know. The Kiera Island Temple should provide a fine stronghold.
Yes, sir. The knight barks out. And where can I find you later, master?
I shall travel southeast in search of the entrance.
Argos answers.
I sense powerful emo.
I sense powerful emo emanating from there. I'm going to the Black Parade.
It's somewhere 3 doors down.
God damn it.
Inform the others to continue their search as they were instructed.
No one has ever done talking in this game. There's always at least one more line of dialogue.
Yeah.
As you wish, my lord, says the demon. We will succeed. As Argos vanishes, his transmission. Furious, the demon knight growls. Grr. Literally growls.
Grr.
I cringe to call a human master my lord. Oh, to call a human master and my lord. Soon demons will rise from the underworld to crush all humans. And I think our beloved master will suffer most of all.
Cringe in 1991.
Such cringe.
Back when you could just use that without evoking a million different things.
Argos is so 2000 late.
Oh, God.
All right.
Completely not trill.
Let's go. Demonites got that riz.
No, we've gone too far.
Time to pay the phantom tax.
No. Argos.
Tylon, guess what?
Ooh. Oh yeah, we got the dynamite.
Tylon, greet you heartily. Fantastic, you did it! And you brought more than enough. Too much, in fact, a worrying amount of dynamite. At last, that woman will let me out of the house. Please tell the shopkeeper I'll bring some bombs to her later. Give me some time to make your bombs. Why don't you go purchase some equipment while you're waiting? I don't have money. Actually, I do have money. I got $395, so...
Yeah, no, you actually looted a lot of stuff. You know, she's been moved for like an hour, right? You could have left anytime.
You could have left anytime you wanted to. You could have snuck out the back, to be honest.
Huh?
When you tell her what happened, she looks abashed. So, Tylon was really out of dynamite? I feel like a fool. I must apologize to him and to you, Titanio. I'm sorry I doubted you. Perhaps this map will make up for it? Whenever I lose my temper, I give people maps. I feel it really smooths things over.
Just imagine if you had to make a journey across the United States and all you had to do was like trade stuff to people.
Yeah.
In order to just get everything. You cannot leave the house with anything. You just have to ask people for stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that one guy already kind of did that, and I feel like it kind of has ruined it from ever happening again. Do you remember that? This is like old internet lore. It was a guy who...
What, did they kill him?
No.
Okay.
No, you're thinking of the Philadelphia robot.
To the end.
Oh
yeah. Sure.
There was a guy. This was a long time ago. This was maybe like 2002, 2003. But a guy put, I think it was a paperclip up for trade on some website. It might have been Craigslist or something, where it was just like, I got a paperclip, what it'll give me for it. And that was like the entirety of the post. And so like someone traded him a pencil. So he took that pencil and then immediately put the pencil up for trade. And that then genuinely over the course of like a year turned into like Lakers season tickets. I think it got up to like a private jet at some point. Like it turned into this completely insane thing that, if I remember correctly, and is not just me just like doing wishful thinking, I think turned into like a giant thing for charity eventually. But it was just like this, like the simplest experiment in the world. Just exploded in exactly the way that you would think it would.
I feel like it would be very difficult to do something like that without the irony of,
yes.
Okay, the reality of the fact that the world is a lot more dangerous. It's not okay. It's hard to place that because it really depends on where you're talking about.
Right.
Because a lot of places are more dangerous.
Yeah. Well,
a lot of places are fine.
I think it's less, for me, it's less about danger and more about just people are just too savvy now. People are too savvy, and people are too, like ironic and cynical, and everybody wants to be part of the meme and everything. So it would just be, I feel like it would fall apart a lot faster because it would be a lot more just like, what can we get trending, and what everyone will want to just turn into content.
It would be sponsored by Dollar Shave.
Yes, exactly.
And, it'd be like they get like a whole thing, like everybody trying to trade up with like the lawnmower 2.0.
Yeah.
Or are they up to 4.0 now? I don't know. It would be something like that. It would turn into the Sprint paperclip challenge
Exactly.
where everyone has to like,
Yeah, there would be no all sincerity would be wiped from it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See you in Castra.
I love how it was just like completely. She had no concept of the fact that he could genuinely just be out of dynamite.
Yeah,
So I'm just
unthinkable.
Yeah.
Well, hello, the shopkeeper greets. I hear Thailand is back in business thanks to you. My thanks to you. His bombs always sell well here. All right, do you fucking have any?
It's so interesting to me because there's so much. Oh.
Wow, one whole jade for every fruit I get, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. So that girl's gonna be rich.
All right, I'm gonna buy a potion for safety. This right here feels like a waste because this, yes,
frankly,
because enemies. I think that's what those 2 stars on the bottom left are. Like enemies are always just dropping MP for us to use.
Yeah, but I think is that max MP? Let me see.
No. Portable MP. So I think it literally just. The way I'm reading that is that it's just like a potion. It's an MP potion.
Let me look at the super crazy detail.
Yeah.
If I can see it there.
Also, this is impossible, but why do I feel like I've seen that artwork in the back? It was very evocative of something, and I can't place it.
Was it an MLS game?
Mm-mm. It feels like a reference to something out in the real world.
Oh.
1 arrow, 5 jade. I mean, there's no point in buying arrows if I don't have a bow.
Can't fire it. But it does indicate that there is a bow later, I guess.
Yeah. Could you imagine if there wasn't?
Toss arrows at people.
Just throwing arrows.
You get an atlatl.
All right. Hey, I went and spent money. You
people.
got bombs yet? Oh, he sure does.
Oh, there's one.
Your bombs are finished. I made you 10. Talon points at the table in the corner of the room. They're over there. You have to excuse me now. I've got other orders to finish. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess after that, you can probably buy them from.
Get them restocked now.
But no, it is funny because I was saying it's like this game lets you actually just do things that make sense and figure them out. So it's like I'll sit here and suggest things, but I don't really feel like we've been needing to like hear every single thing.
Yeah, we're definitely
actual game is telling you.
Yes, we're definitely not lost.
Yeah.
There hasn't been because in the first Draken, it's like a character says like, "Go to Horka's castle," and then that's it. They don't say like which one is that one.
Like you gave us a map with nothing on it, and then you're like, "Go here." Okay. I guess I'll check every single place until I get there.
Yeah, and otherwise I'll go fuck myself.
Yeah, and you hadn't figured out the backwards movement technique to skip past.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
In the center.
I wonder what happens if we go backwards. Oh, it didn't even give me a chance.
No. But you already saw it earlier. People will just sneak up on you.
Oh yeah, we did say that earlier, didn't we?
It's actually smarter this time. I'm like needlessly impressed by the anti-air stab.
By the what?
The anti-air like up stab thing.
It kicks ass. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's actually really useful looking.
I'm having a hard time thinking of any game, especially from this generation, that had that kind of like reactive combat to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was all beat 'em up games.
Is this?
Mostly. Is that Arsenal?
This is Arsenal, I think.
I think the other one had different like.
Okay, yeah, that's
surroundings.
Arsenal. Yeah. Because I'm looking for the mountain.
Yeah. I mean, you got the map.
I do have the map.
I mean,
It is
we're
so
not
funny.
used
You have to you have to physically walk your character up still, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't mark it. All right. Okay, that's got to be it all the way over on the east side though.
Yeah. It does also seem like you move faster. Yeah.
If you don't,
I mean, maybe that's
if it's not moving faster, definitely just like more like just self-contained areas.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is great instead of again like the first game's just here's the world map, fucking go.
Yeah, technically you could just walk to the end. I mean, everything would kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Like every little thing. But you could also just abuse running away.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess you can't really walk to the end because ooh. That's so funny. I did not expect there to be like cliff falling stuff. It's not a platforming game. But
I mean, not yet.
well, yeah, until it needs to be. I haven't really seen it used for like vertical. Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, that's foreshadowing. Well,
curious.
Not that way, I guess.
No, there's got to be more.
Well, there's probably more.
All right.
Stage, yeah.
Before I just go wasting a bunch of shit. Is this a Zelda like? Can you blow holes in walls with bombs? I can afford to use one, right?
I mean, it's worth a shot testing, I guess.
Okay. A lot smaller than I was expecting.
Well, yeah. I do think
Maybe
it'll probably be a little bit more obvious where you can do that.
Yeah. Probably another cave off to the left that we're not seeing.
Yeah. Or maybe you can go up and then back down somewhere. Okay.
Bye, health. Oh,
wow.
Beware falling rocks.
Okay. Hey. Yeah, see, it's way more obvious. They've actually got like elevation showing and
yeah.
You can actually see the shadow of the rocks falling. Oh, see, I guess now you're going back up or down the other side. So
yeah, so maybe we'll get another cave here.
Oh, that guy couldn't jump.
Look at even like the little touch of like when I swing at the tree, like some of the branches move. Like there's a lot of little detail work in here that is both impressive and surprising.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
So maybe that way was the game.
Yeah, we'll just clear things as we find them, I suppose. Aha.
Ah. So it was that easy. Is that a shortcut? It is.
Oh.
But you have to jump over to.
Oh, weird. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Well,
oh, wait. Maybe it's only a shortcut the other way.
Yeah.
You have to.
It's only a shortcut getting back. It's not a shortcut getting here.
It's interesting. What are they doing?
This game very much has the energy of a game that I would have found by accident, like in my first days of like trying emulators.
Yeah.
And then spending just a really, really long time playing like after school, like over the course of like a week.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think I kind of did that though. Because I mean, we physically got Dragon, but we never physically got Dragon. But I feel like we just like found out about it later and just went and downloaded it and then started playing.
Well, because I can say that there is a Super Nintendo game that actually is that for me, which is Lagoon.
Oh.
Which is similar to this in a number of ways, but that one is maybe more of a kind of like direct, like Zelda-like, where it's like top-down view type thing. And
see, there was one.
I actually have it on my backlog because I definitely played through the whole thing over the course of maybe like a month or something as a kid. Using like save states like every like 3 seconds type of thing, like we were talking about before.
Yeah.
And also the reason it ended up back in the backlog is because I genuinely do not remember shit about it.
Exactly. Some of that stuff is just like it feels so special in the moment, but you just sort of like have memories of it, and then
then it's like, what the hell is that game even about?
Definitely. Like, there's no way that somebody's going to be like, all right, we're going to spend 10 years and make a Lagoon remake. That's an HD. And it's like all the memories of what you were seeing in your head of the time.
Well, especially because from what I can tell, it seemed like it didn't review very well even at the time.
Yeah. That is the thing. It's just like a lot of these little classics and things that we would see. They are classics because of how we interact with them. Are you supposed to be here?
I don't know. I don't know what's. I don't actually know where I'm
turned
going.
Red and the ground turned red. Are you supposed to be here?
This feels like maybe not the best place to be. Also, the music has gotten a lot more intense.
Maybe turn back.
All right. Okay. Yeah, because I did overshoot where I'm trying to go.
It looked like you walked into hell.
Oh, I really don't want to get in a fight out here.
Is there a way to run away in this game?
I didn't see anything in the manual, so if you find out information, that would be super, super cool.
Okay.
All
Let me
right.
check the
things have calmed down.
Superintendent.
All right, let's see. Am I now? Wow, no, I'm like overshooting. How do I get to? Oh, here we go. Okay. Got it,
Control F, fleeing and run away, and nothing came up.
Can you try escape?
Sure.
What do we got? Get over and find me.
Not seeing it.
All right. So once you're fighting, you're committed.
Yep. So yeah, probably staying out of high level spots would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you do seem to have a lot of armor for these guys. And it does seem like stats actually do matter, because you're definitely not getting beat up as much.
I'm definitely taking less damage. I'm definitely inflicting a lot more damage too.
Yeah, for sure. You're wiping them out.
Let's go.
You have not leveled up your weapons, so.
Yeah, we're still on the standard issue sword here.
Yeah.
We're probably here too early, but I don't know. Maybe there's something cool. All right. Another health upgrade.
I guess you can't do anything. It's like, there's also just so much more like art and music to this game.
Yeah, it's way more polished. Honestly, this game is more polished than a lot of games on the Super Nintendo, I think.
Yeah.
There's there's a level of detail here. Yeah.
I'm sorry that I keep being so surprised. I guess that's kind of like this. Okay. I'm very glad that we went through.
Okay, straight up tells us that we can't go this way.
Yeah. I'm very glad that we went through
Mm-hmm.
because I think I could not have gotten you to play this game otherwise. I feel like it would have been an odd sell.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Recognizing
just kind of out of
like,
nowhere.
Yeah,
to be kind of like
it's like, hey, play
this
Dragon View
play
on
this
the
action
Super
RPG I used to play.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have meant much if you didn't also go through the experience of seeing what the original Dragon was like.
Yeah, for sure.
And I guess that kind of it does mirror a little bit what we were talking about before with stuff like X8 and how the scope of the series and how different
yeah, it's funny you said
games
it's funny
feel.
you said that. I was thinking the same thing about like what if we had actually played through all of X7 and then went into X8? You know, like,
yeah, it's so funny because there's no way that's not going to be a move backwards at this point. But I mean, we're basically only going to be playing that for spectacle's sake. Like that's
yeah.
that's not
Yeah,
real.
I'm making I'm making no commitment to finishing that one, especially not in the context of the grander thing that'll be going on while we're playing that.
Yeah, it'll be for show.
Welcome to Kazdra. Fuck me, I don't know how to read. Nice little town, isn't it? Among the peaks lies Dragon Temple. Many wise men reside in that temple. Among them, Giza is the youngest. Some say he's the brightest young man to ever enter the temple.
Okay.
Cool.
Didn't ask. But
and then there's just this lady who's just standing in her home waiting for someone to talk to.
Occupado.
Rumors say the demons have seized the Kyr's temple, she blurts out excitedly. I have a hard time believing that, but what if it's true?
Okay.
All right. This is rapidly turning into Pokemon, where everyone can only talk about one thing.
Yep.
The old man is shaking fiercely. Listen, something terrible must have happened. A few days ago, I saw demons exit the front gate of Kyr Temple. They seemed unhindered by the sacred place. Is it possible they have seized the temple? My neighbor posted a picture online of some blurry figures in the night. The girl relates a very...
That old man is on next door for sure.
Absolutely. The girl relates a very sad tale to you. Years ago, my brother and sister lived here together. They were inseparable. One day, the sister fell very ill. Although her brother pleaded to the gods for her recovery, she grew steadily worse until she died of her unknown ailment. Her brother was left forlorn and grieved deeply of her death. Shortly afterwards, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Now all that remains of them is a lonely grave at the far side of town. Where could he have gone? Fun! Okay. Thanks for trauma dumping on me, random lady.
Okay, but all I asked was like, how are you?
Yeah.
So, like, we could get all of that.
My question was, do you know how to get that heart upgrade in the cave up there? The wise man speaks. All right, here we go. Here comes info dump.
Oh man.
I will guide you in your travels. Listen closely to what I say. Old legends speak of magic arts of travel. Oh wait, when the 2 stars above. Oh, okay. We've heard all this. Actually, know all this. Yeah, fast travel. Yeah. Save your game, will you? All right. I need to go into my settings and change how quickly the speed up mode is, because that was
right.
There was no difference.
Okay.
I was trying to speed through the animation. I think it went to 1. I think it went to 1.1 speed.
Crazy. Saved so many frames on that.
All right. What do we got to? They both shrugged at the same time. I was like, I guess he doesn't want to talk to us. The woman from Tylen's house sits behind the counter.
Cool.
Hello, warrior. I appreciate
faster than us.
Huh?
She's faster than us.
She's
crazy.
faster than us. She's a very impatient lady. I appreciate your help and who's ya? What? Free goods? You're quite a joker. But please, feel free to buy anything you fancy. Yeah, all right, thanks, lady. Come again, she calls. I'll be here. Okay, thank you for literally nothing. All right, I'm gonna start skipping through some of this new dialogue. I think this is too much NPC jibber jabber.
Yeah.
Hey, hero. The girl's on the verge of tears. Oh, god damn it! You can't give me direction after you fed me the line. My father is a hunter. He sometimes stays out hunting for days at a time. I wait at home all alone for him to return. Sometimes I get so scared and lonely and I just cry. I got so lonely I hid my father's bow in the north cave so he can't go hunting.
Oh.
Clue,
Oh.
hint.
Highlight that in yellow next time. we're gonna miss it. It's easily skippable. Put that in all caps.
Oops, me and my big mouth. Oh, please don't tell my father.
Oh, don't worry. It's not gonna be there for long.
Yeah. Don't worry,
Shouldn't
no
have
one
told
else
that.
is going to find his bow.
Mm-mm.
The man turns to you and says, you should speak with Rochester. Perhaps he can help you in your quest. Search for him by the lake in the east. Oh, and I got hint noises. He lives alone in a cave near that lake. Use this map to find him. It's of no use to me. All right, great.
Okay. We got maps.
We're heading to Lake Map.
Very nice.
You selling more health upgrades?
You got enough?
Psst, warrior. Wanna buy something? 300, I have that.
Yeah, you got 300.
Thank you, hero. We'll meet again.
Okay, it says every single time
Fuck yeah.
you find him, it goes by 100 to 200.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, we are less than 2 hours into this game, and my health meter is already expanding across the halfway point of the screen. So,
Yeah.
feeling pretty good about our chances.
Actually, what's funny is the next thing it says right after that is, it is important to hunt him down once you have the cash to buy. You'll need every single one he sells. So,
Noted.
Yeah. It seems like things are not going to remain as easy as they are.
Okay,
The
West
Cave
of
of
Fear
Fire,
is the
you
Cave of
say.
Fire. Enter that cave on a fool's wager. To this day, the memory of that awful cavern haunts me in my sleep. I died there.
This is my ghost.
Woman warned you. Do not attempt to cross the mountains to reach Kir Temple. They are too
gonna do
steep,
that.
and you would surely perish. In the building next door lies the magic path to Kir Temple. What? You can gain permission to use it. You'll be there in no time. Interesting.
Oh, the teleport thing. Possibly.
Pardon me. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, God. All right, weird girl. What's up?
Yeah.
The magic pathway to Kir Temple is in the back room, says the old guardian. However, a few days ago, a great fortress of ice appeared in front of the temple. Now an evil presence blocks the magic path, and great pillars of ice fill the temple gates. If only we could melt that confounded ice, and we could learn what has happened within the temple.
Well, maybe we could get that from Cave of Fire.
Feel like I'm being led. I'm being softly guided in a specific direction, perhaps.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's the grave from the sad story they told me. Oh, with sad music to go with it. The inscription reads, "Here lies my beloved sister, taken from me by a wicked blight that the gods would not cure."
Is that?
Whoa.
I think that's from Marco.
You hear a noise. Sob! It sounds that sounds like someone crying.
How strange. They just said sob.
They just literally said the word sob. I don't know if they were sad or they were calling me a son of a bitch. Nice big empty house. Cool. Definitely a video game.
Glad you could go in there.
The man hardly notices you. Where's that bow? He mutters to himself. I can't for the life of me remember where I put it. Are you that little girl's father? Do you know? Yeah. Hey, do you
all the way across town? Is that normal? I love it that it wastes so much time. It's so funny.
It is.
It's like
it's just needlessly.
Yeah. It's great, I think.
All right. It said the bow cave was to the north, right?
Yeah.
Let's go do that first, I suppose. We're at the bow cave. We have to go find a man who lives on a lake. And then cave of fire after that, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the order I'm thinking, at least. North Cave. And there it is. All right, great. So, no.
That girl knows how to unlock treasure chests? That's crazy.
Oh, no, that's interesting. The bow is down here. Oh, maybe arrows would be an item type.
Yeah, it's possibly. I forgot if you actually use it normally like a weapon. Obviously, bombs. Oh wait, no, maybe it just goes.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
That dude wanted me dead.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Hey. Hey, and he just BM'd. he freaking emoted. That's great.
All right. Oh, maybe we just grab the bow and leave, and then go do the.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Do the rest of that cave some other time. Jesus. I need to find the weird merchant in a few more places, I think. They're doing the Dark Souls thing where it's like, yeah, sure, you can put a bunch of points into vigor if you want, but most enemies are still going to kill you in one hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm starting to hear what they're talking about, needing all of those HP increases.
Indeed.
I'm glad that there's actually towns to visit, though, like landmarks and whatnot.
I'm glad there's stuff to do in this game.
I hate that my standards have been so lowered. The first game.
That just basic interactivity.
Yeah.
The most bog standard world building that in any other game would be like, yeah, the game's like a 6 out of 10 or whatever. It's like, no, but you can like talk to people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I feel that way with the Tales series so much when there was a point in which you could like sprint and dash in a game and like jump. And I found it so impressive. Like on the overworld, it's just like, oh wow, you can do all this stuff. And the Atelier series has been doing that too. It's just like all these JRPGs and things catching up to the developments of
more modern day.
Yeah. The developments of 20 years ago are being like implemented like this new thing. Like you can, I'm pretty sure in one of the Atelier games, you can like grapple around and like go vertical and stuff to get to places. And it's like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, there was Spider-Man games in like 1993.
Where you could literally do that.
Like, okay. But yeah, No, I mean, I get it. It's like progression is progression. Like,
Right, of course.
I'm glad they finally found it, but
Mhm.
it takes a while. Sometimes, sometimes it just takes. Like, the thing is, the Tales series was around now. It was around in 1993. I'm pretty sure. Fantasia was the one that was on the Super Nintendo, at least.
Oh, god damn it.
Let me see. December 15th, 1995,
Okay.
for Tales of Fantasia.
Mhm.
So, I mean, they had time. They could have added a dash in any single one of those games.
Oh, hello.
Whoa.
I'm going to open these
Design to
before
carry.
I talk to you, if that's all right.
Yeah, in stuff like this, you never know if somebody's just gonna.
Oh, yeah.
it's Protestant. Okay, yeah, that's right. They literally said that.
Literally the person we're supposed to talk to.
Yeah.
I'm Rochester. What is your business here? I was
Why'd
told-
you take the stuff out of those chests. That was mine.
Before you leave, you want to put my shit back?
Like,
I was told you might. Oh, I was told you might know how to enter Kier Temple. You reply, hopefully. I see. Rochester mumbles, pondering your request. You need the power to melt demons' ice. Only the mystic ring of fire could hope to burn so hot. If you intend to enter the cave of fire to retrieve that ring, then remember this. You must have serpent's scales to withstand. Oh, God. To withstand that blazing inferno.
Okay.
Return to Rysis?
Okay.
Oh, how soon can I learn that
Wait.
teleport magic?
Yeah, maybe.
Talk to Master Kunos about the scales. Oh no! Oh,
well, okay,
they suddenly
one of the
they
people
suddenly
in the
remembered
town-
they suddenly remembered the first game they made.
Yeah, true. There was so much backtracking in that. Wait, if Master Kunos knew that we were going to be going after,
Yeah, he's a prick.
whatever. Yeah. Well, he also gave us 150 gold, like jade. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh gee. Oh, don't empty out both of your pockets for me.
I mean, seeing how much drops from monsters, he would have had to at least
You would have had to
go be
fight,
depressed in a cave for like
against 75 bugs, I think.
Yeah.
Man, there's gotta be a.
Turns
faster
out
way
his
to
job
get
is just
money.
beating that one monster over and over again in that one cave.
He's just been grinding.
Yeah.
All right. Shoot.
Maybe that's why there was that shortcut.
Oh yeah. Good call.
Mhm. I mean, the one that you can't.
The one
Go
you
back.
can't use to go the other way.
So yeah, you don't.
I'll take
you
it.
can't
I'll
use
take it.
It's something.
It's better than nothing.
But does this work?
Another one of these guys. See, the part where it glows is like, it's like it's teasing me.
Like, what are you using?
I mean, maybe when you get the teleport magic, you can only use them here, maybe. It's like you learn how to teleport and then you have to go, you use these as your waypoints.
Mhm.
Hey, Hanzo, how's it going? Welcome in.
Yeah, this is the actual. Sorry, this is the good version. Sorry, of Draken. This is the million times better.
Yeah, Hanzo,
Sorry.
if you're just getting here,
Version of
Voleno
Draken.
has been spending most of this playthrough just coming to terms with with just the passage of time and just how some games are better than others. In this case, specifically the game that he really, really cared about.
Well, I mean, okay. Here's the thing, though. I feel like what my brain has done to the idea of playing Draken specifically again
Whoops.
is sort of like idealized it in a sense.
Of course.
I feel like this is probably the best way that this could have happened, because I got to play it again, but I got to view it through the lens of like somebody who has seen more games, has experienced more things, and realize that sometimes the game that you play when you're 12 years old is the greatest thing in the world.
Yep.
But I can definitely see improvement, though. That much is certain. So I don't think you can. Oh, wait, no. I guess you can.
Okay, as long as you don't step on that part.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out. We can find out right now. All right.
Oh, no. Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, it is a shortcut.
How much worse than Dragon could you really do?
I think Dragon on the PC. It's probably worse.
We were literally talking about how that game's probably way better than the Super Nintendo version.
You never said way better. You said lateral move at best.
I did
with more information.
Okay, I also definitely didn't say that.
That's exactly what
I said. I said more accessible.
Yeah, I mean,
which by default makes it better.
Having a readout of features is a lot more accessible for sure.
Oh, I'm so close to one-shotting these guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at that sliver of health.
To recap what is better about the game, you can probably already see it. You can see enemies before you run into them.
Literally everything.
It's literally
everything about the game is better.
The UI, the combat,
the fact that you can control your characters. There's a compass on screen. The maps make sense.
Charming dialogue.
The characters tell you where to go and what to do next.
You can play the game.
People have actual different names like Argos and Richard and Natasha instead of Hagen, Harkin, Horkin, Hagen-Dazs.
Things that don't sound like antidepressants
or someone trying to clear phlegm.
Or yeah, just like guttural noises.
Like
I guess
old Yiddish swears.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot more. In terms of what you have missed about the story of this game, this guy's trying to go find his girlfriend. That's it.
Our girl Katarina has been kidnapped by the evil Argos.
Mm-hmm.
Who appears to just be a big old meanie.
Oh, and there's an abnormal amount of demons around.
Yes. Yeah. Enough to warrant concern.
Yeah. Not the normal level of demons. Okay, that's just funny.
Just hilarious. There's nothing I love. I love more than enemies with extended invincibility periods.
They're just teasing at that point.
I'm gonna grind these guys 1 XP at a time up to level 100.
That's great. You can do that on your own time. I will be.
I'm gonna grind this game off stream like I ground for bits on X8.
I mean, literally, you could though.
I literally
if
could.
You really just wanted to be in an area. Oh yeah, no, that is true. Kraken. Okay,
that is another thing we talked about was like this game's story and setup and premise are way more straightforward and easy to comprehend than the kind of nebulous nonsense that a lot of Draken was.
Mm-hmm. We are backtracking to the beginning town though, right now. So it does still have that in common with Draken. Yeah, it's Rice's.
I guess I should buy some arrows while I'm out and about too.
I mean, I guess really the summary of the last game would be like a bunch of guys got flown in on a private jet and
killed all the locals, took all the treasure.
Dragons.
It's basically a game about colonialism.
Yeah. And then they combined all of the gems into the 9th tier. And I guess they're trying to hint at some sort of pendant thing.
Well, all we know is that Katarina got kidnapped, but her pendant got left behind, which seems to be a point of concern.
It's the pendant that I gave her. So, or Titanio gave her.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know, like not having Mandolph is kind of a bummer, but we are playing as the descendant of Titania.
Yes. Titanio.
So this is Titanio. Oh, this is the wrong guy to talk to. How the fuck are you in here and also standing outside of this house?
He's fast. Real fast.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Oh, you met with Rodister,
Says Kunos.
a mighty warrior that won long. Sorry, a mighty warrior that won. that was not a comma. Long ago, he went into the cave or the fire cave and survived. By the way, they also name things really, really easily in this.
Yep.
So you can never imagining locations in America named like they are in Dragon View is pretty fascinating because like these chops to the wall. That is good. These are the serpent scales that he used.
You had him all this time?
I guess. I'll give you 20 scales. You don't have enough? Come back again. What?
So they're like temp items?
Yeah. Well, you can probably buy them later then.
Well, sure, but
no, I think you can. It's like you physically have to like.
Oh, like you use them. They're not for survivability. They're like
it
monsters
seems like
will only
like a weapon and then a secondary weapon that clears obstacles.
Gotcha.
So it's like if there's oh wait. No, this is a defensive item. So maybe it just like throws up a force field.
Throws up a shield.
I don't know.
Are we hoofing it all the way back to the fire cave now? Is that what's happening?
Let me see about the
Yeah, find out if you
one
can.
thing.
The fact that they have told us this early about the fast travel, it was literally like the third thing someone talked to us about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head into Huya here and buy some arrows.
We're talking about the warp stars. But
this isn't Kirby.
Yeah. Warp star to Castra Plains. Yeah, but how do you use the warp stars? Wait. Oh, it also says that if Titanio is in midair and an enemy is directly below him, he'll do a down stab.
I think I've done one of those.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Yeah, that is the other thing about this game. It's like it's got like contextual
combat
swing
moves
and stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm trying to think of that's really pretty uncommon. Yeah. I can't really think of it.
Especially for like the hack and slash genre.
Yeah. So something's above you, stab above. Wait, try the down stab on that thing. Never mind.
Sorry.
It's dead.
I just want them dead.
Fair enough.
There we go.
Okay. I mean, you're not really suffering much.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we can experiment on these guys a bit. There it goes.
Oh, okay. Did you actually have to point down?
No, but I needed to be like directly over him. But it didn't do any more damage than a regular attack did. So I think it's just honestly, what it's kind of cool about is that it means that you can just kind of just keep attacking and go wild.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about whiffing on everything all the time.
As long as you're on the same, Z-axis.
Right.
Well, there's also no damage collision, so that's cool.
Also, you can stand on their heads, make them look dumb. Yeah, I'm taking no damage in here.
Yeah.
That's so funny how cool.
No threat.
how like
You're
what,
level 7.
what an extreme example of like out leveling a previous area.
Yeah.
We are
You were
one area
here 9
ahead of
bars
this
ago.
one, and we are already absolutely dominating.
Yeah. But then
Whoops.
if you go into the fire area, you were like,
I'll probably die
Oh, wait.
immediately.
probably.
All right, we have to go northeast.
I guess the scaling is just like, I hope it doesn't mean that you have to grind somewhere, but I mean, generally,
maybe, but if it does, I will say there is something about if it's the kind of grinding where this is the outcome, where it is like very obvious that you have like surpassed the level of the previous area, like at least then there's very little guesswork in the grinding at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can kind of judge it against where you just came from.
For sure.
Actually, speaking of grinding, those guys gave me maybe go up and down this ladder a couple more times here.
Yeah, that's not bad. Or maybe you can exit to the. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, they're smarter than that.
Are they smarter than this?
But what if?
Damn.
Okay, no.
Probably have to go all the way out.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's a very odd mechanic to have like this shortcut that then also goes away when you stand on the edge of the platform for some reason.
I'm just kind of wondering what the reasoning would be.
Yeah.
Because it's not preventing you from doing it. Or maybe it's just to create a moment where you're silly and you fall into a hole. I guess.
To create a moment where you're silly.
It's like I can't think of any other reason though. They were just trying to create a clip farm early on.
Oh my god.
Of your Dark Souls fall into a hole.
God, Dragon View, stop clip farming.
It really is impressive how fast you just like are competent at surviving in the game.
Yeah.
Through the mechanics.
And I will say, so it does share this part of its DNA with the original Draken. These fights are over very quickly.
Yeah.
You are. Sure. It takes longer to get into the fight than it does to get out of them.
So far, you have not had to use MP for anything.
Well, I don't have anything that can use MP, which is probably part of it.
Yeah.
I haven't learned any magic.
I mean, I'm assuming you're going to be, slinging fireballs or whatever.
I'd imagine. I'm just going to hit all the clouds that I can on my way over here. Let's try to hit level 8 before we hit the fire cave here. If it would feed me more than these fucking grubs, I might actually level up.
Possibly.
God.
Are you near the town?
Probably. I was gonna stop in town before heading to the fire area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not a complete psycho. I just wander on into this super dangerous zone.
I'm starting to think there's not day and night cycle like the last one. Because we've been out here for a while.
Yeah.
Just saying. And I guess I get it.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, you're not really getting a lot.
No. All right, let's see where we're at here. Wrong map. Wrong. Oh, god damn it. No.
Huh.
Wait. I think I read that wrong. South and then swing to the. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. I got east and west flipped around.
Fair enough.
There we go.
But yeah, that is the other difference. It has like self-contained areas instead of one giant map that you just get lost in. I do remember them being similarly elementally themed, as you can see from Fire Cave.
Well, yeah, and they somebody else already mentioned like a swamp area.
Uh-huh.
Took no damage from that. Scorpion used to kill me in 2 hits. Now they might as well not even exist. Did I pass town? What happened here? Okay, not yet. Just wasn't covering as much ground as I thought it was. There it is.
No sharks this time.
None taken. How you guys doing? Y'all having fun? Y'all out here still being sad? Bunch of weirdos.
Their stance is weird to me.
Whose?
I just don't like the way that they're standing. Just seems weird. I don't know.
I mean, look at our default sideways pose. Just ready to punch somebody.
Yeah, it is very aggro. He does have a very intentional walk.
Mm-hmm.
Very Belmontian walk.
Oh,
maybe that's
sake.
More of what they were inspired by. Huh? I don't know. Whatever it was, that I like it. It's an interesting combination of game type that's not really around that much. Because I mean, essentially, this is what I like about the Tales games, and I think that's one of the reasons why I ended up getting into them so much. It's like, yeah, you're doing all your traversal and stuff, but then when you actually get into the battle, you can, you do your action RPG stuff.
Right.
I like the self-containment of that. So technically, I tricked you into playing a Tales game. I'm a genius. This was a roundabout way to get you to play a Tales game. You just didn't even know it.
I own so many of them, but never actually played any. So
Tales of Dragonview.
This is a nice little backdoor into that.
Yeah. So now I can tell you, it'll be lying a little bit because, frankly, they're not really like beat 'em ups like that. You're still kind of on like one track when you're in the battle in the Tales games.
Yeah.
But then they introduced like free running, or at least that's what they called it, where you could just like hold a button and just run completely in 3D. And then in more modern ones, you're just like in 3D. So, I love how the door shape is different.
Haha!
Oh. That's a very interesting looking fire, though.
Serpent scales work as advertised.
I'm pretty sure those holes will shoot fire at you, as you saw. So, it's nice that they telegraph.
Yeah, they don't just immediately explode.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there was no reason to go into that room other than to get a nice little XP chunk, I suppose.
Yeah. Interesting music.
Just the one guy hitting that one chord on that keyboard. Whoa.
Oh. That was telegraphed too.
Huh?
Oh! You almost got
Caught
it.
my ass.
I'm actually surprised that there's not like a on fire status
like
effect
sprite
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama!
Perhaps not that extreme. Oh, this
Genuinely
comes from a
my
long
favorite. Look at this guy.
Whoa.
Straight up lava
Remembering
monster.
how the how the fire guys looked from the last game, maybe this is what they were going for. I think possibly
slightly more detailed. Yo, we just leveled up twice in this one location.
Wow.
Let's fucking go.
So it also seems like there would be
This music track is
the
going
interest.
places. Oh. No.
Love that. That's
All
crazy.
right. That's fine. Get hella XP going through here anyway.
Mhm.
It really closed behind us, didn't it? Fuck.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell?
whoa, whoa.
And it pushed me into the flames, too. I am shocked at how little damage the fire actually does to you. That this 100% feels like the kind of game that would like make that, if not
Well,
a one-hit kill, like damn close.
It seems like there's a flat like environmental damage type thing, because I think that was the same amount of damage as you took when you fell.
Oh, yeah. All right. And then down. Oh!
What?
Captain Hook!
Oh my gosh.
Or
Going crazy.
Hayachi or Wolverine. All right, well, he's dead now, so whatever.
That was impressive for a few seconds. Fire Cave, B1.
Bingo.
Okay, the fire looks less impressive. More look at it, but
Oh, but
it's like-
check out the heat lines. Oh, hello! I solved a puzzle without meaning to.
yeah. I don't think that was gonna take you much.
My gamer instincts kicked in.
It also just seems like you do like a deeper swing contextually too. It's interesting.
The
Or there's like a far swing and a close swing.
Oh, I haven't really been paying attention to that. Oh, is that an MP upgrade?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, maybe we'll need it.
Yeah, maybe
For
I'll actually
something.
learn a spell at some point.
Well, I assume you're gonna learn a fireball from this place.
Oh yeah,
Little
they
funny
did say that we're coming here. No. They said we're getting a fire ring from here.
Oh yeah, fire ring. I guess maybe you have to use MP for using the ring. I seem to recall something like that. So there's like literal elementals and just man.
man who stands still.
Unimpressive man. Man down.
Man offered no. Oh, ooh, yeah.
Sword energy.
We're sword level 2 now.
Ooh,
Let's go.
golden. We're a golden sword now.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
That-
oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
Don't try it. Don't try it. Okay. Well, there goes that whole dungeon. And several levels.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, there wasn't that much.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get it all back the same way. It's fine.
Well, especially because I'm not going to do that bonus lap around the around that door that locked behind us this time.
I mean, it's seeming like you don't really need that. Like, The pacing of the leveling is actually pretty good. It seems like, so it's not really that much of a concern. Because I mean, you just did all that doing the normal rooms, and the normal thing that it would expect you to do, which is do the extra lap,
right?
Because you wouldn't know.
It's crazy to come to this game after the first game, where the first game had, I think, 3 music tracks total, and one of them was silence.
Yeah.
And now like there's so much varied music now.
Bosses would also just be like, there was boss music in the first one, but
Those fights would be over so fast. Yeah.
Yeah. There may as well not have been. And then regular fights didn't have any at all. Which really means, I mean, they shouldn't have even stopped the tracks when you were fighting.
Yeah. Maybe start doing a Control F for Fire Cave though, to see how we go about getting past
Yeah.
whatever that thing was about.
Part 2, Fire Cavern.
That was Fire Cave 1F was where we ran into that, by the way.
Let's see. Hold on.
Okay, that side does not open.
Wait, what? Why is it talking about? All right, I'm getting off of the really detailed. Like, literally, it's so annoying. Oh wait, no, there is a section that says "Taming the Eternal Flame."
There we go.
Oh, I think you have to fall into that room from the other side somehow.
Curious.
Like, that's how you get past it. You
just bypass it altogether.
are on a different level and you fall into it. Wait, okay. From here, either fall into a pit in front of the flames or head back down.
Oh.
B1 again. Huh. Wait, okay. Take the left side door, which should shut behind you. Head down a room, then right. This is the source of the massive flame pillar you saw above it. It can now be quenched with a serpent scale. Oh. So you have to go to the base of the flame and put it out, I guess.
Okay.
It doesn't seem... Okay, let me go to the other guy. it was still...
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Forever searching for the perfect phrase.
Okay. The other one basically also just says, like, remember that you can only put it out by snuffing the base of the flames. Nothing very challenging. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Whatever room would be, like, below the room, technically. Sorry.
I see. So I can drop down here?
I think so. Yes.
Crazy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right. And then serpent scale these.
Yeah.
All right. Weird. I'm going to go ahead and pop that potion that I bought.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I have
Maybe
two.
you might not. You might not need it on the boss. Who knows? So far,
I'm just worried about just like whatever dumb little. Yeah, exactly. This guy's just such a pushover.
Yeah. For how threatening he looks, it just really is not panning out for him. Why is he in here?
I don't know. It looks like it was ripped out of like a Ninja Gaiden game.
Yeah. Like the rest of the things fit the theme of the cave. That guy's just like here.
It's like, and also Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Nice.
I gotta say, that is a little wild because who would ever think to like intentionally drop down a pit like that?
Hey, leap of faith, I guess.
Unless you can get into the room naturally by taking the other path, I guess I could have.
Possibly. Actually, I think you could.
Oh, the fire is moving.
Whoa. Oh. Different.
Uh-oh. I hear a sound effect I haven't heard. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not multiples of these guys. Whatever will I do?
Room. This is
Great. They all dropped health. I now have more health coming out of this room than I had going in.
Nice. I think that's so easy.
Oh, shit. That looks like a boss health bar.
Yes, it does.
Here we go.
Wait,
I'm 100% going to die.
Can you?
Wow.
Oh, you can't.
Wowie.
That does not do any damage to him. Okay.
Oh, God damn it. I need to.
Honestly, I'd boomerang this guy.
Dude. Dude.
He is not giving you a chance. I'd try the boomerang. Maybe. I don't know. Oh no, that's not doing much damage either.
Dude.
You at least got hits on him.
What the fuck? I need you to look that up immediately.
Okay. Yeah.
that guy absolutely demolished me.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay. So they're little. Ifrit can definitely be a handful without the right tactics. That's the.
Yeah.
That's the.
Is that what they're saying?
Is that
what they're saying about him?
Yeah. It says unless you're massively over leveled, its attack and defense will be high enough to cause you some difficulty. Oh, that's good to know.
Well, defense isn't
first
really
thing to realize
isn't a thing in this game, so let's move on from that idea.
Wait, what is?
It's defense isn't really not really a tactic you can do. I don't have a block button.
Can't parry. Okay. The first thing is to realize I'm just fascinated by the writing
God,
that they're doing with all this.
I know I'm gonna hate everything that you say. I know it. I know it.
I'm reading it because it's annoying.
Yep.
It's so funny. No hate to this person.
Of course not.
But this is the very detailed guide. The first thing to realize is how Ifrit attacks. Like Hircia, he will charge you as a counterattack whenever you strike him.
Okay.
Oh.
That is genuinely good to know.
Okay, yeah. I didn't even realize that's what Pierce was doing. Is she died so.
I didn't realize that either.
Oh. So we just counterattacks then. This can be devastating if you're in his way, but the damage can be eliminated if you move up or down quickly. So basically just like hit him and then move up,
Hit
I
and
guess.
dodge.
Yeah. Different also has 2 projectile attacks, which will both form flames that ride along the floor. One will zigzag towards you. If it doesn't hit, it will often place Ifrit out of your sight, as you may need to run around to avoid it. This is a frequent setup for another of his attacks, the charging punch.
That's the one. What do I do about that shit?
Ooh. It says Ifrit also has a habit of barking before he lunges.
Okay.
So this should be a
So there's
surefire
an audio
signal
cue.
to move out of the way.
All right, so it's like Punch Out now.
Yeah. Oh. He's attacking now.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
That's new.
this guy figured out how to do things.
Yeah, it turns out when he's not doing his dumbest attack, he's actually kind of competent. Crazy. The main decision, as always, is
All right, I'm actually
over
gonna go
which
this way this
weapon
time to see if I can
use.
go quell the flames early.
Yeah. May as well.
Whoa! Hey!
Okay, he's basically doing what Ifrit does.
Yeah,
there.
what the fuck was that all about?
He's like counterattack.
I don't like when video games do this. It's my least favorite thing. when they start changing the rules.
New mechanics.
Okay, this door does not open, so you literally have to jump down that pit. Yeah, that's
It's a puzzle.
This might have been the part where I would have stopped playing this as a kid. I don't think I would have figured that out.
Yeah, no, that is confusing.
It goes against every video game instinct.
Jump in a hole here.
Jump in a hole in a game that has already showed you that jumping down holes and off of cliffs is going to hurt you.
Mm-hmm. And it might hurt you still because you're jumping into fire.
Yeah, because you might not
I
exactly
guess you have
nail
to
the
fall
angle.
away.
It's so weird that we're getting like MP upgrades before we've even learned a single spell. Should I have learned magic at this point?
I don't know. It doesn't mention anything.
I'm gonna go this way. I've not gone this way yet. It's gonna close behind me, isn't it? Fuck. All right. Well, at least we solved that mystery.
Yeah. Oh, oh my goodness. It also says you should spend some time training to level 12 or 13.
What?
That's what it says.
But we were on such a good pace already. We were
Ooh,
12 or
Ooh.
13. Oh, God.
okay. Well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that might be. I'm gonna have to do some off-stream grinding.
That's an interesting one. And it also says he has 52 in attack and 47 defense.
I thought you were gonna say he has 52 attacks.
Oh no,
he
that's too much for this whole game.
has the most expansive moveset of any character in video games.
Yeah. No, he can just do chain combos for no reason. But no, it's just
He's like a Killer Instinct character broke out of his cage.
I think so. Oh, okay. You can land without being on it.
Well, I almost snapped my controller in half, holding
You almost did
left.
the exact same thing. Yeah.
Like, please have air control. I will say he does he controls great.
Yeah.
You have total freedom of movement here.
Doesn't seem floaty either.
No, it's really nice and snappy. The only thing that's maybe a little weird is just like landing your hits, because there's not really like great feedback for it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I think that has to do because there is so much like Z movement that it can just be a little weird sometimes to be kind of like, am I on the right plane or no? But other than that, I really have no complaints about it.
I do think it would probably be a good place to call it anyway. Probably after.
Oh, that's what I'm already ahead of you.
Yeah. If this attempt to, goes well or
whichever ways this goes, this will be the last time we see this cave.
For sure.
Because we'll get level 10 in this room right here.
Yeah. I don't know if 10 is like too little though. I mean,
No, I'm not saying it's not ideal, that's for sure.
Not ideal, no. But
okay, all right.
You are full health.
Here we go. All right.
Okay. Is this the case?
We're going gamer mode here.
Okay.
I could try my arrows on him.
I wouldn't.
I'll try one. Let's just try one, just for fun.
Okay. All right. Try it. He unexplodes into existence. You whiffed that, didn't you?
Okay, arrows have no effect.
I think those might be for like puzzles. Does growl for it.
Guys, I don't think we're going to be beating this boss today.
Don't think so either.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's doing that.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Okay.
Fucking brutal.
That's
God
the thing, though.
Damn.
Like, we were just talking about how much things scale up when you level.
Yep.
So I could see 12 or 13 being like a giant difference.
Yeah. So maybe
going up to 11, like 7 meant nothing could touch you.
Right. Yeah.
So
and now here we are at 10.
Could actually be
with really nothing in the cave itself being that big of a big deal, but then the actual boss being an absolute monster. So
yeah.
So I'll probably just do a couple laps around that cave to level, because those guys are dropping tons of XP.
Yeah,
so
probably
if I just,
more than anything outside.
So so if I just do maybe like 2 or 3 more laps around it, that should probably be enough. And then we can we can go after that guy again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is gonna do it for today's attempt. I think. I don't have it in me to make that long walk again.
Yeah, the walk back.
The walk. It's always the walk.
I'm glad though. This game is like, I've been saying it the entire time. I can't really think of another way to say it, but it is way better. Just way better than I thought.
Yeah. No, it is. I mean, it's genuinely like, it is fun. It is fun. It is a cool game. It is exactly the kind of like action RPG that I can get into.
Yeah.
Type of thing, where there's like just enough RP, like role playing stuff to kind of move things along and give things structure, but then the actual gameplay itself is just like, yeah, but then it's just like an action beat 'em up.
Yep.
So I'm digging it.
Very solid game.
Yeah. Well, we will continue down this road. We will continue some other time in the near future, I suppose. So really, really good news for my regulars who aren't always who aren't here just when this guy is hanging out. My schedule is open again. It is finally open. It is finally free. My weeknights have returned to me. I still want to be going out to the shows and supporting my cast and everything. So Friday and Saturday nights are probably going to be kind of, up in the air a little bit. But Sunday through Thursday, nothing going on anymore. So I will be back more regularly. I am not making any sort of like plans or announcements just quite now of what my schedule's looking like. I do want to kind of like ease into it, not go completely bonkers. And
we're going to be doing 5 days of Dragon Feud.
We're not absolutely doing 5 days of Dragon Feud. Nope.
It's going to be a marathon.
Absolutely not.
It's going to be crazy.
It'll probably be another day or two before I stream again, but we're going to finish Alan Wake. That's going to happen. And then we can all move on with our lives from there. Because I did not get to it in these last 2 weeks, like as I warned y'all. And then I have a number of games that aren't on the backlog, but there have been a couple of like new, there have been some more like completely bonkers looking games have come out on Steam in those last couple of weeks that I want to check out. Just some more weird shit that looks really exciting. I can tell you, I am looking at Hannah Must Run, which is from the same people who made the Tomatoes Way games, if you're familiar with those. Very bizarre and insane. Squirrel with a Gun finally came out, and I want to check that out. There's also this game called Gory: Cuddly Carnage, which is listed as like a 3D Metroidvania, but the art style looks completely busted in like the best kind of way. It looks like, it could be AI generated now that I think about what I was about to say, but it has that energy about it, right? It has like that energy to its art of just somebody who understands just enough about modeling and lighting to make things look crazy. So lots of weird shit, lots of retro shit, lots of stuff coming up. And also look forward to some announcements regarding a little thing called Extra Life. Probably a lot sooner rather than later. I have to make just a couple more quick decisions, put out a couple messages out into the universe to see what works for people. But we might be doing that very, very soon. So get your bits and your wallets ready, because we're about to start raising some money for charity. So look forward to all of that. That is going to be coming up soon. Like I said, I'll probably be back on within the next day or two. We'll continue, probably close out Alan Wake first and then move on to some other crazy stuff. Oh, that was the other thing, was that there was a new ROM hack or like total conversion mod for Super Mario Sunshine called Super Mario Eclipse, which
I've heard of that.
Completely like remakes the full, like the entire game. Like it's entirely new levels. It's 120 new shines to go after and everything. So I definitely want to check that on a stream as well. So lots of cool and exciting stuff coming up very soon. As always, I post on Twitter and Instagram when that stuff is happening. Voleno, you want to tell anybody about anything you got going on? It's your time for plugs.
Well, I honestly, not really much this week. I'm probably just going to be doing my normal, solo stream of Arc Knights, doing that sort of thing when the update drops Thursday.
The Arc grind never stops.
Crazy. But next week is a little bit more exciting, but we'll talk about that later, because I think that's something that still has to be finalized with everybody involved. Mm-hmm. But we do have something that isn't Dragon Feud for next week, potentially. So. And potentially I might be there. So, So who knows? Mm-hmm. It's gonna be
the weirdness
sure.
continues.
Yeah, it does. I will probably not be in this filter for that.
Well, certainly.
But I will feel like this filter. I guarantee it.
Yes. Very much so. Yeah. I'll probably be too busy having a full on anxiety attack anyway. So it'll be good times all around. That's going to do it for us. I'm going to send you guys over to my buddy Wonkno, who is they are a Twitch DJ. They are always doing different music streams. They helped me a year ago when I was getting started streaming with lots of advice, lots of support, and this is now a counter raid for raiding me back a couple streams ago. So we're gonna pay it back in due course. So enjoy some. They're doing their Dark Delights stream today, so it's a lot of like goth and punk, post-punk and dark wave type music. So enjoy some music videos, send them some love. If you're not following Voleno already, go follow him. He's cool in the way that a VTuber can be, I guess. And
a lot.
That's gonna do it for us. Thank you anybody who came swinging around, anybody who was lurking. We will see you. I will see you guys sometime this week for more of my regularly scheduled stuff, and then we will see you both probably in a couple of weeks here as we continue our playthrough of Dragon View. So thank you so much, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. Adios.
Yeah.